Greetings, Lemons iRacing fans. It is Eric Rude, everything bagel from the 24 Hours of Lemons, and it is the Lemons iRacing League as we are here on a slightly delayed October evening. Had to reschedule. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. We're at Irwindale for the opening race for a figure eight race. This is the classic Formula 8 format that we come up with. And yeah, so that is our opener. Joining me, as you've probably already heard, is Cameron Aubernon. How you doing, Cameron?
I am doing all right. Just got back from celebrating my 44th birthday almost 2 weeks ago with Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Drove my first Mercedes ever, the EQS SUV. Drove it for Slash Gear. Don't take it off-roading, it's not meant for that, but otherwise have fun with it.
Off-road vehicle, not meant for off-roading. And of course, you also heard our esteemed producer, far more talented than we have any requirement for. How you doing, Ryan Bauer?
Hey, doing pretty good. Thinking about everybody down there in Florida, and just if you're tuning in, hopefully we can take your mind off things for a couple hours. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Ryan, of course, in North Carolina, dodged the hurricane a little bit. Still had some ups and downs, but glad to be here tonight with you, Ryan, and glad everything's going well for you. And we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
Tonight we have Joey Atterbury from Roush Performance. How you doing, Joey?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here, watching some madness go down here at Irwindale tonight.
Yeah, this is one of our favorites, just because we're in it entirely to break the iRacing physics model, and this is a pretty good place to do that with Formula 8, which I believe is a kind of a rotating cast of open wheel crap, basically. But this is Formula V and Skip Barber cars. So there'll be pieces of such things being scattered all over Irwindale. And again, thank you for being here on a Saturday night, Joey. I know you got a full evening beyond this, so I know you're leaving early, and that's totally awesome. So we're happy to have any time with you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate being here, and anytime I can see a King Taco billboard on the side of a racetrack, I'm in.
King Taco.
Is that a chain in SoCal that I just don't know about? I know there's Del Taco.
No, it's just an amazing sign over there.
Yeah. What would a King? We probably don't need to trot down that path this early in the evening, but good tacos is my.
You want a good Southern California taco? I mean, you can't go wrong with Del Taco if you're talking about fast food tacos.
Yeah.
Del Taco's quality amazing right there.
Yeah, I knew people who moved from. I'm obviously in Chicago. Knew people who've moved from here out to SoCal, and like one of them lived on Del Taco for like 4 years. I was like, well, I should probably try this. And so I think I was in Phoenix actually, and there's a Del Taco there. Probably several of them, but I gave it a whirl. Better than Taco Bell, which
It's a fast food taco, but it's kind of like the in and out of tacos, if you will.
Right. Yeah, I would agree with that. Although
More
people
of a
told me
cult
that what is the other fast food place out there? Christ.
The other Mexican one that's popular is El Pollo Loco in Southern California.
I've not had that. There's it's like a generic fast food place, and that's gonna bother me. Oh, shit. But yeah, it's a place that has like burgers and stuff, but they also have tacos, and people are like, oh, you gotta get the tacos from this, and I did.
You're talking about Hardee's and Green?
No, it's not Hardee's.
They call it Green Burrito.
Jack
it's Carl
in
Jr.
Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box tacos. People were like, you have to have Jack in the Box tacos, and I did that.
You can get those in Illinois too.
They're okay.
Yeah, dip them in buttermilk ranch. That's where it's at.
Buttermilk. That's not a taco though.
That's not a taco.
Go get them Jack in the Box tiny tacos now.
Okay.
Tiny tacos. I get them at
they got those
7-Eleven,
out.
though.
But with ranch, man, that's like
with the buttermilk.
Man, I always thought I was pretty white, but I don't do ranch dressing. So
I got yeeted, man, and I'm dead.
Somebody asking in the chat, what the hell am I witnessing? This is Lemon's iRacing. Basically, we take inappropriate cars and toss them into the iRacing physics model and see how badly we can make it work. In this case, it's road racing open wheelers on a figure 8 track. And damage is on, so there will be parts scattered all over the place momentarily.
Yes,
So.
which you can buy at eBay Motors afterwards.
Yes, correct. Good stuff. Well, we've already, and of course, discussion already moved on to food, as it tends to do pretty quickly with these. So, yeah, good times. What was for dinner, Ryan?
Me and the kiddo went and grabbed McDonald's, so we had some chicken nuggets and some fries. It was good times.
Classic.
Yep, it's her favorite. So, yeah.
What's your dipping sauce from McDonald's? You go
Honey mustard.
barbecue classic.
Honey mustard.
Yeah. Not a Szechuan Rick and Morty sauce?
No.
I'm into it. If McDonald's, they started doing the spicy chicken sandwich. Pretty decent, gotta say. So it's like once Popeyes grabbed onto the sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich, everybody started knocking it off. McDonald's is a pretty good knockoff of it. So if you're somewhere where there's no Popeyes, you can live with that one.
Speaking of spicy chicken, I deboned some chicken thighs earlier today. Made Korean barbecue sauce. It's been sitting there marinating, and gonna be doing some grilling later tonight.
Nice. That is awesome. I have started cooking more and more as I get into more advanced age, but the marinating thing that is extremely what I'm into at the moment. So I appreciate that. Korean barbecue sauce too, man. Totally badass.
Yeah, man. Do a little bit of just gochujang, soy, orange juice, honey, salt, pepper. Throw it together and bam, got a nice sauce.
I love it. I do a mean sriracha honey glazed salmon where you marinate it in sriracha and honey and rice vinegar and a couple other things. It's amazing, and the longer you let it marinate, the better. So 6 hours is ideal. And you cook it, kind of crust it on there, and it's the best damn food I've ever had. And this is relevant, dear viewer, because Irwindale Speedway is across the road from the sriracha factory. I don't know if anybody else knew that.
I did not know that.
Salmon always takes to the sugars well, so
yes.
that honey will work well with it.
Man, well, Joey, when you're ready to start a cooking show, you and I will start putting that together. We were talking a little bit before we came on. We were talking about, Petit Le Mans going on this weekend, and you were talking about working at Daytona and traveling for races and things like that. Obviously, part of your life. So, or was, I don't know if it still is, but either way, where do you go? What's your go-to when you're on the road traveling for work, looking for food? Because this is becoming a big thing for me when I travel. I'm always looking for a good place to eat.
Well, so it's kind of funny, man. Depending on the racetracks you go to, you can be out in the middle of nowhere,
right?
And trusting mom and pop stuff in the middle of Sebring, Florida, isn't always the best type of situation.
Okay.
Yeah. So oftentimes, what you'll find yourself doing is going to a chain. If there's an Outback or something, you're going to get the same thing that you're familiar with. So I feel like when we're on the road, the more you find a chain or somewhere where you're familiar with, the better off you are, for sure.
Yeah. By the way, just going back to what's actually going on the screen, we'll talk about that for 4 seconds out of every minute. But Frederick Toto, our French racer in the field with the Futos theme from the Foo Fighters Big Me video. That is a deep pull, and I love that. Foo Fighters' first album, Kills, one of my favorites. I totally get the chain food thing, especially having been to Sebring. It's oh
man, look at this Italian place. I don't know.
The rats out back look pretty big, so that's a little alarming.
Outback Rat House.
Yeah. Although I did eat it, there was some Mexican place in Sebring that I was told I had to go to because it's a place that a friend of mine goes with Bill Riley every year during the 12-hour. After qualifying, when everything's happening, Bill Riley sneaks out and goes to this Mexican place. I ate there. Yeah, not great. It's not great. It's probably as good as Mexican food gets in Sebring, Florida, but, having gone to good taquerias around Chicago and stuff, you get a little spoiled for that kind of thing.
I would say also a racetrack food or just travel food in general. If I get to the racetrack or we have just we call them slick meat sandwiches. Just
Oh,
deli
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
give me some bread, some meat, some cheese, my own stuff that I can put together. Fantastic. Throw a bag of chips at the end of the table. I'm in.
Yeah, man, we had that for. We need to bring that. Actually, that would be on the cooking show. Is the official lemon staff meal, which is we get wraps of some kind, either whole wheat or flour or whatever the Walmart in town has. You get some deli meat, make the roll up where you basically you lay the tortilla flat, cover it with cheese and meat, and then you just kind of roll it into like almost a taquito. Kind of the way to go.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then if you want to dive deeper, now most of my traveling is racetrack specific type of thing. And if we want to dive into racetrack food, food at the track.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think my favorite is Road America.
Road America, hands down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about Road America is like you go to most racetracks and there's like the snack shack, and it's a little dicey. But you go to Road America and there's like choices. Like there are different stands you can go to, and they all offer amazing food.
All you need at Road America is the bratwurst, because Johnsonville is literally down the street.
Right.
So
yeah.
all of these stands have fresh Johnsonville. And then make sure you're there in late summer so you get the fresh corn. And they literally take the corn on the cob, hand it to you in the wax paper, but they first take it and dip it in the huge tub of butter. So when you're eating it, like the butter's dripping down your forearm type of thing, Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's like going to the Ren Fair. Like, instead of the, hunk of turkey leg, you have the dripping fresh corn. That's amazing.
Yeah, in one hand and then the bratwurst in the other, and you're at Road America. What doesn't get much better than that?
Yeah, no, we're trying to get 24 Hours of Lemons back to Road America. We went there a couple times, almost a decade ago, and dates are just very scarce there because it's Road America. Everybody wants to.
Yeah.
Everybody has carryover dates from the years previous.
I was going to say there is one date that's open thanks to NASCAR racing the cities of Chicago. Streets of Chicago.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get a prime summer date, unfortunately. But the last time we were there was the first weekend in November, which, it was 29 degrees or whatever, which was
chilly.
Awful. But the colors in that place in the fall are just unreal. Like, it's so beautiful there. And the food rules. So.
VIR has some good breakfast sandwiches. I've spent a lot of mornings at VIR, so I'm a little bit biased, but they have some decent breakfast sandwiches.
That's my local road course track. I'm a few hours away in southwestern Virginia, but yeah.
Yeah, I used to live out in Virginia Beach for a long time.
Okay, cool.
Virginia Beach is cool. I like Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I visited Virginia Beach once when I was a teen.
I was just there last September, a year ago. Yeah. Good time. VIR, another track, 24 Hours of Lemons, has not been yet. Another one we're trying to get to, but it's a long story. Long story, not really worth covering during an iRacing thing, but breakfast sandwiches there, we said.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Like I said, a little biased, but
sure.
I mean, they ain't bad for 7 a.m. in the middle of Armpit, Virginia,
Right. Yeah. Man, other good food. Autobahn Country Club has a decent snack shack. I'll give them that.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Gingerman, okay. Gingerman's okay. Man, everywhere in California sucks for food. So it just does. There's Ron Harrington with the Yeet Force livery. That's butt excellent, by the way. Some quality stuff in the field. The Hessers had some good stuff going on. Eric Hesser's livery looked great. I've already forgotten what it was, but I made a mental note that it was not bad. So, other good.
I guess it's not at the racetrack, but Watkins Glen has so many good ice cream spots around.
And
Such
new
a good
glass.
race.
Excellent. Duly noted. I love that area of New York also. The Southern Tier is awesome. Ooh, I love the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Richard Kelly, well done. I appreciate that. Don't panic. Perfect for racing.
Oh, I got reared by our French guy. Alright,
Nicholas A. pointing out tracks with the worst food would be a much longer list than the ones with good food. That is 100% correct.
Yeah, but you know, most of the time when you're at the, or at least when you're working at the track,
Yeah.
you're hungry.
Yep.
And just the crappiest cheeseburger is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I could go for just the crappy Snack Shack cheeseburger that it just tastes so good.
Yeah. Could you just slap some extra, fryer grease on that while you're pulling it out? That'd be great. So.
I was at the East Lansing go-kart track and I had a cheeseburger there. Fantastic.
Where I live, it's the funniest thing. Like my neighbor's daughter was like raving about the food at the batting cages down the street. Okay, whatever. And like one day I was like, you know what? I'd like some junky fryer food. And I go in there and the menu's amazing. They have Chicago poutine, which is, they take like an Italian beef sandwich and like cut it up and put it over fries with cheese and giardiniera. Amazing. It was like, it blew me away, but it's, this crappy little batting cage in Lyons, Illinois. Like, you're like, what the hell is this? And then you walk in, food's amazing. They have beer good beer you can get with it. Excellent. Is that a Bender helmet, by the way? That's really good. I don't get the Scooty Puff Jr. reference, but please elucidate in the comments if you know.
Oh, isn't that Futurama?
Is it Futurama? That would
Yeah,
make sense with the Bender
yeah,
helmet. But
yeah.
Bachelor Chow. Yeah.
Yep.
That all
That's all
sounds
Futurama,
like
yep.
J. Fry kind of stuff. That's really well done. It looks great too. Man, and this is what kills me is like people don't put the stuff on their actual 24 Hours of Lemons car. It's
Yeah,
tailor-made for it.
I'm still waiting for a full-ass Sandals Birmingham car. It needs space.
Well, one of the Pullmans, forget which one. So whichever, Andrew,
Yeah.
who's in this race.
Uh-huh.
He put a bunch of iRacing
Yeah.
tropes on his meat space car.
I saw
at
that.
Alabama, which was great. That made my weekend.
Ooh, I killed
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah.
You happened to be on screen at that moment. So.
Yeah.
S in chat for Cameron there.
S in chat for me and for Matt Sitko. Yeah, that's his car. That's what I killed.
The old Bear Pope. So
Yeah.
good times.
Good times.
Trying to think of any other good food. The thing that a lot of tracks are doing intelligently at this point is that they're not even trying to run a snack shack. They just have food trucks show up, and that seems like it's the smart plan.
Yeah, well, a lot of the professional events, they'll have their vendor row.
Right.
So, yeah. I would like to see, but here's the main problem with most racetracks is they're not in downtown suburban areas, or they're out in the middle of nowhere. So getting these awesome food trucks to drive 3 hours out to VIR is not going to happen.
No, it's not.
But there are certain occasions that they try their best with big events like Sebring, and they'll have their huge vendor row with all their food trucks and whatnot. But it would be awesome to have some local taco trucks out here at Irwindale,
Right. Yeah, we go to the Ridge Motorsports Park, which is in Shelton, basically Olympia, Washington. But it's 45 minutes.
That's fine.
It's 45 minutes from it's 45 minutes from downtown Olympia, but we've managed to get food trucks out there, which is great, because it's like they have no internal vending there. So
you're just right in my neck of the woods. I'm out here in the Renton Highlands.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, cool. I used to live near there in Kent.
Yeah, we we are going to be in meet space at the Ridge in 2 weeks. So Joey Atterbury, if you want to come to a Lemons race, let me know. I'll get you on the gate list. So.
I'm going to be down in Portland. That's October 15th, 16th.
Yep.
Talking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to be down in Portland that weekend, unfortunately.
Alas. Portland.
But thank you for the invite.
Portland's another place we've had on our calendar. It has some procedural difficulties. Race is underway, by the way. So
Yeah, race is underway.
we'll see some people getting clobbered here.
Yeah, old pink car just lost it. Old pink Skippy.
Max Lupfer raced a Ford Taurus SHO in Lemons for years.
Whoop, no, don't lose control. There you go.
Everybody.
Woo.
But Portland, the big problem with Portland for us is that the paddock's on the inside of the racetrack, and there's no external access for an ambulance in case somebody, runs a.
Why don't you ask,
impact
to
gun.
use the outside pit?
I'm turning
I
around.
didn't know there was one.
Yeah.
Pardon me
that's
while
where
I scribble notes.
That's where they run the drag races out of.
Oh yeah, that is. Well, here's some fun inside baseball about renting racetracks that will rivet our
Hi,
viewers,
Tyre.
no
How you
doubt.
doing?
Is that normally when we do an event, we the track runs a Friday test day and so on and so forth, and it's run independently
You'd
of
be
Lemons.
doubling it, yeah.
And then we use the paddock, whatever paddock we can be allotted while they're running their test day, whatever. But Portland, because they have Friday night open drags, we have to buy out the drag strip if we're gonna run there. So it is an additional administrative hassle for us to run there. Not impossible, but we could do it, and we've investigated doing that. So it may happen. Soggy in the chat, by the way. Good to see Lemons
Hey, Soggy.
Baconista Soggy out there.
I got
Guy who
content.
owns a Volkswagen. Boy, that's funny. A Porsche 911 that he races in Lemons with a Volkswagen.
You had it right the first
TDI
time.
swap. Yeah, no, it is. They put it's a 98 TDI swap in a 83 911. One of the greatest Lemons cars ever built.
Oh, hey, we need a number picked for this chaos.
Oh yeah. How many do we have, Ryan, in the field?
14.
14. Joey, pick a number between 1 and 14.
Does it have to be right now?
Yeah.
Can I just yell it?
Yeah. Totally fine.
8.
8.
8.
All right. That is our actual real winner for this race. Is
That's
now
right.
the car that finishes 8th place. So that's how we determine who actually wins.
Nice.
Yeah. The whole thing where being competitive and finishing ahead of everybody, totally overrated.
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah. So other stuff going on. I mean, this is the busiest Lemons weekend we've had in a long time. Obviously, we're doing this in virtual space. In meet space, we have a Lemons rally going on as 2 people just die in the middle of the figure 8 there. Have some chat for them. Ron Harrington was one of them for sure. But we have a Lemons rally going on in New England right now. The whole rally is basically in Plattsburgh, New York, kind of on the New York-Canadian border. They started in Boston yesterday morning, so they've stopped in Albany last night. They were in the Adirondacks all day. Absolutely stunning this time of year. So lots of really bad, ugly cars in a really pretty part of the country. It's kind of our MO with the Lemons rallies. And then in an fascinatingly ugly part of the country, we have a 24 hours Lemons race going on at Buttonwillow Raceway in California's Central Valley. Joey, have you ever had the pleasure of visiting Buttonwillow?
Plenty of times.
Yeah, boy, what a place.
There's not many racetracks. There's a few, but there's not many racetracks in North America, road racetracks, I should say, that I haven't been to at least.
Yeah. Buttonwillow, affectionately referred to among the staff as the butt, and a place to eat.
You want to talk, I kind of put this reference out there earlier, but that is like the armpit of America.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. I think the best thing that's going on is the subway in town.
There's
Fresh.
there's a taco truck outside the hotel we usually stay in that, you feel a little dicey as far as health codes going, but you know, the food's good. So
Yeah.
yeah, that
Willow
That's
Springs is just as bad.
we were supposed to do Willow Springs right before the pandemic, and it was like end of March 2020 that we were supposed to go there. So we ended up canceling that one, and we just haven't put it back on the schedule.
This one.
But yeah,
Willow Springs, like the professional racetrack, meaning like that facility is much nicer than Buttonwillow, but the area, oh my god, yeah, there ain't nothing. There's fence and dirt like that. That's what you
I'm tangled. I'm tangled.
the best thing about going to Buttonwillow is that like the road north of it, or one of the roads that go there, is literally called Brown Material Road, which I don't know how you end up with that name on a road, but man, that is just the most Central Valley thing that could ever happen.
Trying to think
But
of
the
first
upside of
time I went
that-
to Buttonwillow.
Go ahead.
Would have been like 2000.
Oh,
like
hi, Hester.
maybe like 2009-ish.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the
Maybe a
thing.
little bit earlier than that. Maybe like 2007. I was working down in Southern California for Stop Tech down in that time.
Oh yeah. Boy, I mean, it's one of those deals where, like, you know, if you're in automotive anything in LA, like, how many options? Your options
You got
for
nothing.
shooting anything at a racetrack are Buttonwillow, Willow Springs, maybe Fontana, I guess. But
Well, and not to mention everyone in California hates cars, so
Right.
you have to like leave any urban area to do anything with cars.
yeah, so it's all on like the fringes of civilization, basically.
Yeah,
And Buttonwillow's
yeah,
actually, you
that's
know, but I would say Buttonwillow's beyond civilization, actually, where it is. So, you know, I say this having grown up in rural Illinois, but you know, you don't understand emptiness till you go out west and
Oh yeah.
experience the desert in the Central Valley.
Yeah, you know, and these racetracks are way the heck out there, and I love how NASCAR labels Fontana as like California. That's Southern California, but look at how far Fontana is out there. Oh my
Yep.
God, it's just a concrete desert is all it is. You know?
Yeah, it's on the very eastern edge
Yeah.
of the whole metro area. And if
Yeah.
you were trying to get to downtown LA from there, it's
Hours.
90 minutes on a good day.
Yeah, you put traffic in there, it's going to take you 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Yes. Good
Well,
stuff.
Auto Club's gonna be less of a concrete desert because it's shrinking to a half mile.
Oh, are they redoing the whole facility? I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, they're redoing it. They're gonna try to make it the Martinsville Speedway of the West. That's the idea.
Okay, that's fine. 2-mile cookie cutter deals kind of are boring to watch as a fan.
I think that they have to try to make the racetrack survive, and if nobody's showing up to the races, okay, you know, then it has to be exciting racing on TV to keep going
Yeah.
back there.
Ooh, just like
And if it's
that.
not exciting racing on TV, you got to change it up, I guess. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that is the classic. What is actually exciting? Well, it's a whole bunch of cars on a tiny space. And short track racing works.
What
It just
sells,
does.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Even if you're not going to put butts in seats, you're going to at least have people tuning in, which,
Right.
you know, that's what makes money.
Yeah, agree 100%. So I'm just waiting for Lemon's TV contract to come through, and then I will be rich.
Have you contacted, what is it, Speed Channel? Are they still around?
Vision? Vision, yep.
Vision? Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Vision.
They're in my Rolodex, so I'll just
Okay.
look them up and I will send them a letter. I think that's how that works.
I'll send you the TV guide. I think you can get your number from there.
Shit, this is just reruns of Golden Girls. What the hell?
Hey,
Thank
man, at
you
least
for
Most
being
Extreme
a
Elimination
fan.
Challenge is on.
You know what? MXC is maybe the greatest
I just found out this past
output of
week
television. Yeah.
that you can catch those seasons on Amazon Prime.
Oh, no way. Like all of them?
Apparently so, yeah.
Well, I know what I'm doing next week, so clear
Right
my
you are, Ken.
calendar. Calculate. That's right. There's MXC to be binge watched, and then like, God, I can't even imagine watching like 5 of those in a row and how melted your brain would feel.
Then you can watch Joe Rogan dare people to eat stuff.
Oh man, what was the name of that show?
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Yeah, Factor.
Apparently, fear is not a factor for you.
Man. Yeah, boy, that.
Just the fact that Joe Rogan used to be on TV, like having people eat raw animal for like $20,000. Like,
and before that, he used to be an actor on News Radio, that NBC show about news radio. Who knew that would be his actual calling?
Whoa, Joe Rogan was on News Radio? How do I not know this?
He was. I think he was the janitor. I think he was the janitor on that show.
'Cause that show was actually fantastic, and
it was. Yeah, I liked it when I watched it. Yeah.
Phil Hartman was absolutely the bomb. But man, Joe Rogan, incredible career of just being a hack. But I mean, there's clearly a market for
people
that.
love it.
Yeah, people
love
do
it.
Spotify loves it.
Yeah.
Probably making more money now than he ever has ever.
Yeah.
That's true too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the old the Alex Jones model of revenue, but we probably don't need to trot down that path too far.
No, that's okay.
Hey, we're racing in here in Southern California. I mean, a bunch of crazy people out there. Holy smokes.
That's right. Especially in the Irwindale part.
The crazy thing about California is, what everybody thinks of California as is, it's San Francisco and Los Angeles and San Diego, but like, if you get out into the sticks, like it's basically Alabama. Like you're in the what they call it?
Well, I think that's the whole point of this political circus, is that everybody in these urban areas are jumping up and down saying, oh my God, I can't believe you think that way, And it's like, well, the other areas are like, oh my God, I can't believe you are freaking crazy and think that way, It's like, guys, there's 2 different areas and that's why there's local governments.
It's almost like this story I heard this one time. It was called The City Mouse and the Country Mouse. I don't know if you remember that one. Yeah. I mean, it's
getting turned.
It turns out nothing's changed since we were kids.
Woo! Oh,
just everybody gets to talk about it now.
Yeah, everybody feels like their voice is somehow more important because of social media. So, to all our people out there watching
it's more effective.
Correct. So if you're out there watching on Facebook right now, make sure you comment in all caps for the rest of the evening.
Caps. Don't forget not to spell correctly.
It's the only way we know you mean it.
That's right. I have a meatball. I'm a spinny ball. I am a meatball. Whee! You spin me right. Here's some cones. Here's some cones. Oh, there we go. Hi. How you doing? I am a lap down too. Hi, Cone. Come ride with me. Okay, bye. Come ride with me. Let's ride.
I love that we get the commentary track. It's like the DVD commentary in real time.
That's right. Hi, Nate. Hi, Nate.
While you're speaking of Nate, we should mention that the genius behind all of this is Nate Schlebeen. He's the guy who comes up with the formats for racing. Fantastically creative guy. Can't thank him enough for his work. And I know he said Derek Gilray and
me.
And Cameron. Yes, thank you. Helped with the next race.
That's right.
Up, which is it's an enduro at Circuit of Americas with 4 classes, wherein each of the classes has some AI embedded along with the meat in the seat, as it were.
Meat in the seat.
So we have Lemon's iRacers running against bots, probably with stupid names, because that's usually how that works.
And nice liveries, which is the big thing.
Good deal. I'm excited for that. I always like
too.
good-looking shitty cars. So the 4 classes, there's TCR in the top class, Street Stocks in the second, Global MX-5 Cup, and the Volkswagen TDI Cup in the bottom class. So that's what's coming up here in about 5 or so minutes. What's left here. So
hey.
So if you're tuned in, practice is up, as Ryan puts in the comments. Race in half hour. So there you
Okay, cool. We got plenty of time to destroy ourselves.
go. Indeed. Look, oh man, Jay Becker's got a fan in the comments. That's awesome.
Yay!
That's a totally foreign concept to Lemons.
A fan.
Fans of racing
Yeah.
and teams. We're in Jay Becker's 10 seconds back and closing the gap. So
Yeah, that's right. I remember the last time we had a driver. He only showed up, I think, one time, and his fan club, I think, was his family and his sisters and stuff.
awesome. I love it. I mean, there's nothing that does happen, in Meat Space with Lemons. The family shows up and they hang out and they have a good time, and it's you come to a Lemons race. There's some racing that happens, but mostly you're there to eat a good meal at the end of the day and hang out with people and talk about how awesome you are. And that's how racing's supposed to be, I think.
Yeah. Meow. Meanwhile, Lucas Oil on the Edge brings you Lemon's Figure 8 formula. Yeah. Here's Corey LaJoy.
There was once a quote I heard from a very famous man that said, "If you ain't first, you're last."
And who was that famous man? Dale Earnhardt III.
That's right.
I'm trying to think of his name in Office Space. What was his name in Office Space? Lumberg.
Lumberg, yeah.
There's Bill Lumberg who said that.
Well, in this case, if you're not 8th, you're last.
Well, I did come into work on Saturday, so this all tracks. So, there you go.
That's a fun Saturday.
It was a good Saturday.
Yeah,
I,
Peter.
you do a convincing Lumberg. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Yeah.
Ooh, I got rammed in the butt.
To grab
where am I?
that stapler back.
Uh,
There it is.
oh,
Well, Cameron's out for a minute.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, a literal minute. It takes about a minute to get back to the pits.
I hadn't seen that movie in a while, and I watched it, I don't know, last year or so, and totally holds up. Great movie.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Timeless. Yeah.
Ooh, got an hour left at Road Atlanta.
I love how many times he tries to explain that it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, it's just fractions. It's just these tiny fractions.
Yeah.
Nobody's even gonna notice. It's like, well, like, but they're not yours. Like,
Yeah.
no, they're nobody's.
I just switched back to Discord. So, Kevin, you're almost forgiven.
Oh man, Jay Becker's fan club is cheering him to victory. Look at that. He's up 19
Yay,
seconds on Nate.
victory.
So.
All right.
Somebody needs to make a PC load letter livery.
Yeah, we've had a few good Office Space themes. We had one that came through BS inspection with an entire cubicle that they had built, like on casters that they pulled behind the car, and the car was completely covered in Post-it notes. That was excellent. In fact, I'm gonna find a picture of that because it was one of the best things that's ever happened at Lemons.
My buddy was using an Xfinity car the other night that had the two. What were the two guys who came in to clean up the staff?
The Bobs, wasn't it the Bobs?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they were on the back bumper staring at you from across the table, like they have an interview.
So what would you say
You do
here? that is a common refrain in our household. What would you say you do here?
Zamir not gonna work here anymore. I'll tell you that much.
All right, checkered flag. Who is our 8th place person?
I mean, I'm a huge fan, but I mean, you have a same name. I mean,
All those fudge packers I liked, Michael Bolton.
Everybody's crazy.
guess I just like all of them.
Oh man, have you ever been in like a job interview where you had to do something like that? Like you just feel so gross afterward. You're like, I just need to get paid, and this makes me sad.
I don't think I can go
Well,
backwards
here,
or
who's
reverse anymore.
8th place here?
Oh, maybe. Okay, I can. Yay. I
8th
can go.
place, official winner, Richard Kelly.
Richard Kelly.
Richard Kelly.
And I should point out Ryan was on top of that and kept showing us Richard Kelly, and we were all oblivious to that. So congratulations, Richard Kelly, with the Hitchhiker's Guide paint, I believe. So well done, everybody. Looks like somebody's on their lid as it's supposed to be at the end of the race. And yep, there's
It's a turtle
dumped.
getting helped.
Yep. So we
Ryan,
will.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You know, you can write in your diary later tonight that I ignored you for a little bit there about the race winner.
Alright.
Oh, hey, it's all good.
Ryan's always
Alright.
deeply concerned about that. So
I can't believe he ignored me again.
Oh, noes.
all right, I pulled a bunch of photos of the Office Space car from many years ago, including
Oh, yeah.
Cubicle. So those are all in the chat. Ryan will grab those and throw them in the broadcast as we transition probably from Irwindale, the 1,200-mile round trip or one-way trip to Circuit of the Americas for the feature event of the evening.
Oh, let me go find my Weather Star 4000. Let's see, where is that at? Emulator. Okay. Let's see. Oh, is it a window? That's a window. Okay. Alright. Let me add the. Let's see. Is it.
Do you are you grilling the Korean barbecue? Is that
Yeah.
the plan? Perfect.
Yeah. So I deboned him, but left the skin on.
Nice.
That way you get a nice, good char on that thing.
Charred it.
And yeah, cook them on like a good medium heat, nothing high heat. And yeah, I'll have rice and then got some gyoza I'll drop in the fryer.
Nice. Man,
Ah.
I
Good
will
spicy
be over
chicken
shortly
rice
for
and
dinner,
gyoza.
Yeah,
and chat can do all the commentary themselves.
that's right.
I'm gonna be.
I will be right back, by the way.
We had my wife made some kind of fancy pasta with cacio and pepe sauce and chicken that she
you mean
charred.
cheese and pepper?
Cheese and pepper. Yep. Yeah. Come on. You gotta don't take my fancy dinner description away from me, Joey. There's the Office Space car there. It's all the post-it notes. Haven't seen those guys in a hot minute, but that was they raced in the Pacific Northwest up at the Ridge years ago.
So typically cacio e pepe is served with a bucatini noodle.
It was ballpark of that, yeah.
Okay.
I do not remember what Jan Trader Joe's package said, so
So bucatini is like a spaghetti noodle that's hollow on the inside.
okay.
So it's like a little tube, if you will.
Aha. Yeah, there's the cubicle right there.
Alright, there we go.
Fantastically operated.
Let's hop into.
And that's the Ridge before they had any buildings. Yeah, they had a whole cubicle set up. It was butt excellent.
Alright. Time to hop into my MX5.
Eric Hesser asking how bucatini compares to SpaghettiOs. Smells better. I'll say that.
Spaghetti.
One of my buddies made the joke today that he would love to see a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, like in IMSA, sponsored by Chef Boyardee, and just
Oh,
watch
man.
the Italian. Like, oh my. Nothing like canned Italian food.
Yeah.
Canned
Well,
Italian food.
famously, when you come to a 24 hours of lemons race, you can bribe the judges, and it's kind of this whole thing. But this absolutely insane team once bribed me with a bag, like a Walmart bag full of loose SpaghettiOs, because they were drunk and they thought it would be funny. And it was the most foul smelling thing that I think I've ever been around, because like they had done it like the day before, so it had a day to season.
Nice. Nice.
Season.
Just the grossest thing. Yeah, like they handed it to me and I was like, I don't even what do you do with this? Like, obviously, I walked to the garbage and threw it away.
Threw it away,
in front of
yeah.
them, but
I see Korean cheesy potato dog in the chat right now. And I can totally get down with that. I know that they love their hybrid like street foods.
right.
And that sounds exactly like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually sounds good. Sounds
Right?
really good. I'm looking for the loose SpaghettiOs photo. I can't believe I don't have it. It's like,
Which chef? Did you have SpaghettiOs or did you have the beef ravioli? What'd you have? I haven't looked at a Chef Boyardee can like in the aisle in a while.
I don't remember which one it is.
Dirty fries. I can get down with some dirty rice. You know,
Dirty
okay,
rice
so
is good,
speaking of more, like kind of fast food stuff like we were earlier, living in Virginia, I don't like fast food chicken that much, but man, I do miss some Bojangles.
Ah, yes. I'm near a Bojangles. It's just kind of north of me in Blacksburg. But... Come on.
I think the one fast food that I do miss from the East Coast, and I get it every time I go to Road Atlanta because there's one up in Flowery Branch, not too far away. Cookout.
Oh, yes, Cookout. Also near me.
Love me Cookout.
Oh man.
All right, let's see.
learn me about Cookout.
Dude, you can go get like I think they call it a tray. And basically you get your choice of pick three, okay? And you're supposed to pick like a sandwich and two sides. But nah, man, you can be like, let me get 3 spicy chicken sandwiches, you know?
Nice. Okay, yeah, all right, I get you.
So yeah, you can go get like a chicken sandwich and a corn dog and French fries, and they got all the good stuff. And then they also got cheer wine. You ever had cheer wine to drink?
I've had cheer wine. I have had cheer wine.
Man, cheer wine is so good. And for all of you who have never had cheer wine, picture like the most legit Dr. Pepper you could ever have. Just so good.
Yeah. I had never framed what cheer wine is, but when I hear you say that is right on it.
It's like it ain't a Roy Rogers, it ain't a Shirley Temple, it ain't a Dr. Pepper. It's just super legit Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Suck it, Mr. Pibb.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I could get down with some Cookout right now. And they got like 40 different milkshakes.
Ryan's over here posting photos from Cookout, and now I'm hungry, even though I ate an hour ago, so.
Yeah, Ryan, you're down there in the Southeast. You gotta have, oh yeah, give me some Cookout.
Yes, sir.
With the big styrofoam cup.
Yep.
Yeah, and the corn
burgers are
dog wrapped
legit.
in the styrofoam. Yes, give me that.
The, styrofoam cup, that is a lemon story for the ages. By the way, we're having some issues with the session that's created, so I'm going to make a quick announcement in text. But the story goes that when Lemons first went to Louisiana, they were unprepared for Louisiana culture in general. And it turns out that in Louisiana, a closed container is defined by the ability to drink from it being
a cup with a straw in it.
a cup with a straw, but as long as the paper is over the end of the cup, it is
you can walk around with it. Yep.
And you can have an open container in a car as long as the driver is not drinking from it. And however you're going to litigate that is an entirely separate set of legal challenges. But nevertheless, as Lemon's staff discovered, there are drive-through daiquiri places in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And so they will serve you like this giant, 64-ounce styrofoam cup full of boozy-ass daiquiri. And, they serve it to you. They hand it through the window with the paper over the end. And, it's a closed container. Now, where all of this falls down is the requirements to race in Lemons are you need a valid driver's license. And not everybody,
Right.
A significant percentage of the Louisiana residents kept bringing up like these pink forms and being like, "This is my license," and it was like the court system has my driver's license because of my DUI form that like a third of the field had. And we're like, well, sorry, like this does not function as. So anyway, it's really easy to get a DUI in Louisiana. They make
I
it
bet.
super
Well,
simp. So
Dang
yeah.
it. Well, you know where else you can get a DUI super easy? Sandals Birmingham.
Sandals
Oh, yeah.
Birmingham. That's right. Alabama's finest all-inclusive resort.
That's right.
The cilantro.
Oh man, look at that. Oh, that's butt excellent. And
Oh, it says Rat Rouge on the back.
Yeah, and it even has the rouge.
Perfect.
with the N in the middle. That's just perfectly executed. Well done, James Logsdon. Love that. What is
Lemon Schweiger.
Lemonschweiger? Yep. A livery
Livery sausage.
sausage.
Livery sausage. Yeah. Yummy.
That's really good. And Sandals Birmingham right on the deck lid.
That's
Dale
right.
approved. That's right.
Yep.
This must be the Camaro what your uncle has been working on for 30 years.
Yeah.
Just
It
gotta
was a
finish up
Miata.
that- Just got to finish up that big block swap.
That's right.
Fapatech, Dick-Ass Brakes, real company, by the way.
That's right.
There's the Dick-Ass Lemons team, I believe, finished the day in 4th at 3rd. They finished the day 3rd at Button Willow, so there you go. Dick-Ass 3rd at the butt. So
At the butt.
try making a joke out of that.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, speaking of on my butt, on my car's butt, I have a little tribute to another Dale.
Is that Dale Strimple?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Dale Strimple, Lemons Marshall. Always his birthday, by the way.
That was his birthday, that's right.
Yep. Great guy, Dale Strimple. Everybody's heard his stories, and if you haven't, go drink with Dale at a race. So come to a Lemons race, drink with Dale in the evening.
Right.
One of the great things that everybody should do at some point.
Mhm.
Dirty fries or best fries? Is that a cookout thing?
No, they don't have. They got Cajun fries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cajun cheese fries are good too. It's like that liquid cheese. Good stuff.
Liquid cheese, yeah. Cheese-like
Yeah.
product.
Cheese.
Yes,
like
cheese-like product.
I worked at a movie theater many years ago, and we couldn't. The butter for
Only
the popcorn.
Fox.
Oh, Jason Grafton, slam dunk as always. Oh,
But
that's
it's Scott
so good.
Bakula. It's Scott Bakula.
That makes it
though.
even better. Even better.
Whee!
Jason Grafton, one of the highly entertaining people, who does this and other things. Well done.
He does
very
things.
well done. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Doesn't matter.
Fries and
Oh, we're
burgers.
in a movie theater. Yeah. Our so we couldn't call our butter. It was buttery product. Like that was what it had to
Buttery
be legally referred to
Ooh.
as.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah,
That's
like you would
rough.
take the lid off to clean it, and there's always like a film on it. You're just like, all right, go to a movie, never putting buttery product on my, or buttery topping. I'm sorry.
Buttery
It's
topping.
never going on
Buttery
my food
product.
ever. Yeah.
Well, I think that Oreos, they can't spell cream like
Right.
how you would spell cream because there's no milk product
There's
in
no
it.
milk content
Oh,
to it.
interesting.
Yeah. It's, you know,
It can't be cream. Yeah.
it's sugar and butter. No, not even butter. Fake butter and some animal that's mostly extinct at this point, probably.
Well, on that note, boys, I got guests
ladies.
upstairs.
Okay.
So, boys and ladies, I'm sorry. That's my mistake.
Let's forget it.
Well,
I used to race these things.
in real life, right?
Yeah, in real life, yeah.
Well, we can save. Tell us the tales another day, but go make your Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
make us all jealous. Thank you for joining us, Joey Atterbury.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll catch you down the road, and enjoy Portland in a couple weeks, and we'll get you to a Lemons race one of these days.
Yeah, definitely. No, I appreciate the invite and coming and joining, and it was definitely a blast. I'll be back for sure.
All right.
Thanks,
Happy
Joey.
eating, friend.
Happy
See
eating.
you guys.
See ya.
See you, Joey. That's Joey Atterbury, everybody. So give a round of applause in chat for Joey Atterbury. About 14 minutes left here, so Ryan and I and Cameron gonna fill some time, basically. If you have anything to ask in chat, happy to take questions.
Relay it to me, because I can't see chat for obvious
Right.
reasons.
Things that are happening.
Jason's
Go
like,
ahead.
fuck, I don't need a paint scheme. I'm just going to roll with a white car.
Roll with the white car, yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening there.
Do you have any
no.
Jetta paint loaded, Ryan, or stuff?
Oh,
from
it's the punishment livery, if you still have it. Because I did make
sessions
one for the
past?
Jetta.
Yeah.
When you get to it. But things happening in the upcoming weeks. We're in the middle of a run of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races in 7 weeks. Buttonwillow, we were at Kentucky last weekend. If you are in the Midwest, we'll be at Gingerman next weekend in Michigan. I will be there personally. Going to be a really good race. The Ridge in Washington. It's 7 races in 8 weeks, by the way. The Ridge in Washington on October 14th through the 16th. New Hampshire Motor Speedway is October 28th through the 30th. It's going to be very Halloween. I will be at that one. And also on October 26th, mark this on your calendars, I will be giving a Lemons speaking engagement at the Lars Anderson Museum just outside of Boston before the New Hampshire race. So I'll be talking about lemons and the history of it and whatever people want to hear about, and taking questions, so you can come and grill me in person October 26th at the Lars Anderson Museum in Brookline, Massachusetts. MSR Houston is the week after that. I believe it's November 5th and 6th. 4th through the 6th, yep. And then immediately after that is the Great River Road Rally from New Orleans to Minneapolis. So if you want to take part in that as our big long distance rally for the year, it's going to be really great. We've come up with a lot of really entertaining stuff for that one. So looking forward to that.
And
That is
shout out.
everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to Crying, who just followed me on my chat. Thank you so much for following me, and we're gonna have some fun at COTA in a few moments.
Indeed. Yeetios. The Roots Nudes. That's really good. Well done, Ron. It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Ron, I should send you some money to just put that on a t-shirt for me. Because that's pretty much my motto in life. And of course, this race was supposed to be September 27th, this past Tuesday. It got postponed. Yep. So we have 2 races in October, 2 iRaces. The next one is October 22nd. That is 3 weeks from today. And I don't remember what it is. Ryan, do you have that in front of you?
Enduro, New Hampshire.
That's right.
New Hampshire.
Yep. All right, New Hampshire. So right before we go to New Hampshire and Meat Space, we'll be there virtually. So all those things going on. And of course, like I said, Buttonwillow going on in Meat Space right now, along with the New England Rally. So lots and lots going on in the Lemon Sphere. And the other big news is this upcoming October 5th, next Wednesday, you can look for the 2023 schedule. So schedule should be out in the next 5 days or so.
Oh yeah, I noticed y'all changed your logo too. Is there more coming down the pike?
Yeah, a little bit. We did a complete website redesign, so if you go to 24hoursoflemons.com, everything should be functional with the redesign at the moment, except the forum is the last piece that needs to get reskinned. But we come up with some new logos, all that stuff. Brand new, launched this past Wednesday. It was kind of a soft launch. We wanted to make sure everything was going to work before we started pointing people there, but it seems like it's working okay, which is, if you've ever launched a complete website redesign, you know that there's a lot of pins and needles moments there. So so that is brand new. So all the logos on social media are the new logos. So yeah, things going on in the chat. What was my favorite $500 my ass car in Lemons? The last two Porsche 911s we've had have been pretty great $500 my ass cars. I mentioned Soggy's diesel swapped 83 911, and we also have a 996 that is racing with a Type 3 Volkswagen engine.
Yeah,
so it's got
I saw that.
55 horsepower in a 996 that is pretty clean looking, honestly. I think it was a flood car or something. It was an insurance total. Yeah. Both those really great stuff. Are the ferries going to work on the next rally? Well, that's a great question. We had a ferry in Alabama that was like old school cable ferry, and it was amazing, and it got lost in the pandemic, but that ferry got shut down because a local squadron of Apache attack helicopters was doing training on the river and ran into the cable and ruined the ferry. It's not a pretty scene, but that all happened, and there was like no news about it, so I sent people to this ferry. There was no way across the river, so everybody had to backtrack. So sorry about that, stunt Granny. So also asking about the Lemons car spotting change. So we've changed the format on the car spotting a couple times from kind of a long extemporaneous thing. The long and short of it is we are trying to shorten the Lemons car spotting, just because 30 minutes is a lot to ask any people to watch, and just looking at the amount of it that people watched, we needed to improve that, basically. So we decided to make it shorter. And the first attempt at doing it, we made it probably too short. So we're trying to figure out where the happy medium is. So we're recording episodes and figuring out where the right amount of Lemons car spotting is. So good questions from Jason Grafton and from Super Duper Booper in the chat. So any more questions people have, feel free to shoot them. Derek Gilray with the frosted silica packets livery.
Delicious.
Always one of my favorites. Well done. And Derek helped set up this event as well. So high five to him. And if you look in the leaderboard, you'll see many names. This race has filled out the field with bots, basically. So you'll have human people at the moment during warm-up, and then Jan robots behind them.
Oh, I have a question. Am I in the wrong session?
Nope, you seem to be in here.
Okay, cool. Because I don't see any bots.
There is, they're not in the warm-up, so they haven't turned.
Oh, okay.
So you got,
Nate. We gotta wait for Nate to join, and his connection dropped out a couple times, so I'm not sure. That's probably what the holdup is.
Yeah. Tommy Joe Valenzuela. Sorry if we didn't get you in. We need a couple days ahead of time to get you in. I think the last round of them was approved on Thursday. So apologies for that. So if you've applied since last Thursday, we probably missed it. Like I said, a race and a rally happening. So a little tough to get all that stuff approved in the interim. But we will get you in for the 22nd, Tommy Joe. So good stuff. So amongst the bots, I noticed Robot Downey Jr., Robot De Niro, etc., etc. So we'll cut to them as we can and work through the liveries also, Robot F Kennedy. It's an endurance race, so we'll have plenty of time for it as well.
Yeah.
Jay Becker with the anime. Yep. I'm good at
the
words.
waifus.
Yep, the waifu theme, yeah. Brian Davidson, good to see you. Regular
Hello.
Lemons car spotter as well. So Lemons car spotting, if you're not familiar, is basically people on Instagram. You're out and about, you're walking around, you see, some clapped out 81 Caprice with an air conditioner, in the back window. That kind of stuff is great, and we love seeing basically Lemons candidates on the street that are just half an owner away. So you tag those on Instagram with hashtag Lemons Car Spotting, and then we pick out some of our favorites and talk about them, either because they're just so overwhelmingly amazing, or because there's some element of them we can talk about, or maybe it's a car we want to see in 24 Hours of Lemons or Lemons Rally. So all that is in play. So Lemons Car Spotting is, and then the videos come out on Thursday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, which is when all of our videos come out. So we do Tuesday videos with wrap-ups, or what we call Lemons World, where we, focus on a car or a team or something about that particular experience of Lemons that really exemplifies the stupid ideas that we've come across. So
Would a 97 RAV4 be eligible to race in Lemons?
yeah, totally.
Okay. Because I think mine is really getting close to that point.
Yeah.
Ryan knows what happened, but so last week, about tomorrow, I was driving out my neighborhood and my brake pedal went all the way to the floor with no resistance. So I turned my car back around and had to wait to get it towed the next day. Thanks to AAA, didn't have to pay for that tow. But I haven't heard back about what exactly happened to my brakes. So I maybe to fix it. I don't know. It's just that RAV4 has not sparked as much joy as it should have. I'll put it that way. But I still need a new car. Yeah. So who knows? Ooh, hi. Who's that? Oh, that's Aaron Illiman. Yeah. Fort Burger Feet in his Civic.
Yep. Stunt Granny commenting that not knowing the changes for Lemon's car spotting's been driving him nuts. It's one of those things where when you make a big change, sometimes it's worth it to call attention to those things, and sometimes it's best just make the switch, and people will figure it out. And we kind of opted to go for the latter there. What's really bothering me about Frederick Toto's car, by the way, is that the image on the hood is not perpendicular to the line of travel, and that my OCD can't handle that.
I'll have to check it out when I watch this later.
Alas.
Unless I crash into him. Yeah, that works too.
I will say one of the unintended consequences of Lemon's car spotting is if you just go search hashtag Lemon's car spotting, you find a lot of really, really good stuff. And then the people who are super active in it, like they all follow each other and they comment on each other. So it's this like secondary community of these people who are super into Lemon's car spotting that, engage in each other about all the crap that they see on the street. And it's people who are really knowledgeable about the cars and, get excited about Isuzu Stylus or something like that. So that kind of stuff's great and not something we ever intended to have happen, and is one of those things that's super cool to see happening just on its own. It's like business to business marketing.
That's right.
Except actually, not butt terrible like most of it. Rakanor calls the non-perpendicular sticker placement accurately Lemons. 100% correct.
We got passed by the Elantra. Only 25 minutes until we bid farewell to the Daytona Prototype International era. Next year, it'll be the return of the GTP class in IMSA. Oh, there we go. Make sure. Did I? Okay, cool.
All right, we're gonna tinker with a couple things, and we're figuring out some stuff on the fly. Anyway, Cameron, what have you been working on lately?
So I spent my birthday almost a couple weeks ago, in Denver, with Mercedes-Benz. This is an assignment for Slash Gear, and I drove the EQS SUV, which is the flagship Mercedes EQ SUV. They already have the flagship sedan, which is also called EQS. So the EQS SUV is built in Birmingham, well, Vance, Alabama, near Sandals, Birmingham, of course. And,
of course.
And it wasn't a bad drive. I was paired up with Lawrence Ulrich of Road and Track, and drove us up to this loop thingy. And then we got out, and we each got paired off with an engineer to do a little, and I didn't mean a little, off-roading nearby. And yes, the big SUV can off-road, but it's not. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Go get yourself a Bronco. Go get yourself a Jeep. If you want a Mercedes EV that can do that, the EQG wagon is coming soon. A couple more years. But yeah, the EQS SUV is a high street thing. It's a fancy pants big SUV. It's great that I can do it, okay, but no, it's you're gonna drive the streets of Chicago with that, or Denver in my case. I actually did a loop, the traffic loop in Denver too. Now next, not this coming week, but next Monday through Wednesday, I will be in Santa Barbara, California. Another assignment for Slash Gear, and oh my, stuff's disappearing on me. Eek! Oh, damn. Okay. Roaring start.
It's great.
I'm going to drive the 2023 Honda CR-V Hybrid around Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, yeah.
Yeah. And then also have another story from my trip to Denver come out on the 16th. I can't say anything more about that. And that's really what I got going on so far. And of course, my RAV4 being broken at the moment, I won't know until they call me. Or maybe I guess I call them on Monday too, so what's going on. But yeah, just fun writing stuff. I also have a story that should be out for eBay Motors probably this coming week. What was that one? Oh yeah, my trip to LS Fest.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
Bowling Green. Beautiful Bowling Green.
That's right. Beautiful Bowling Green. I've been there. Oh wow. Speaking of bowling, lots of bowling happening behind me and in front of me. But before that, I had a story, and it took about a month to get this one published because I wrote it in August. But it was about our little happening, our little Lemons iRacing happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Super awesome.
Thank you. My editors were a bit unfamiliar, so I had to fix a few things. But other than that, it's a really good story. I mean, I'm glad you guys like it. I may actually want to interview you, Eric, for a story one day if they're down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I actually met the man who actually arranged the whole Meat Space sponsorship at LS Fest, Ricardo.
Ricardo's great. Yeah, I met Ricardo at New Jersey, and the whole eBay sponsorship. You know, it's such a weird thing for Lemons to have, like, you know, a big sponsor. But eBay Motors, like, they're super easy to work with. Like they get what we do, which is, you know, never a given as far as lemons go. There's usually a lot of explaining, and then, oh yeah, then there's this other thing, and then this other thing, and, you know, whatever. And Ricardo kind of was on the fence about a lot of stuff, and then he came to a race and just saw, like, what a great community of people show up to a lemons race, and how it's kind of this world of people who are just really interested in cars, and they're all kind of in this place, and it's just amazing in a way that you could never plan. It just kind of happened the way that it happened, and that was like, oh yeah, I totally get it now. Like, and so it's been since that, like, I mean, not that it was bad or anything, but it was just kind of like you can't quite wrap your head around lemons till you've seen it a couple of times, and then from there he was like, oh man, this is great. So and he's brought us Chris Fix, who's done 2 races, and he's done some extra media for us, and it's just all around like a really great professional guy who's great to work with. And the BS for Build guys have done a couple of races too. Same deal, like just guys who are really excited to be, you know, where they are, to be as lucky as they are to be, you know, doing what they do for a living. And you know, as somebody in the same position, like, I totally get it. And it's cool to see other people doing those kinds of things. So.
And plus, you get all your parts of your cars off of eBay.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah, I mean, people, that's the thing, is people have been buying eBay crap for their lemons cars since, you know, 13 years ago or whatever, 16 years ago.
16, yeah. This month, actually, yeah.
Yep. Our lemons official 16th birthday is a week from today. Yeah, October 8th.
Awesome.
So the very first lemons race was October 8th, 2006 at Altamont Speedway. So there you go. So we're doing a whole bunch of hella sweet 16 races, some stickers and special graphics, and occasionally some trophies, birthday cake where we can remember to get one. And we did reverse slalom for pole position, which was great. All good stuff. So if you're coming to any of the races between now and the middle of November, you should be party to all that stuff. So. Load One talking about a damn near pristine K car he saw this summer. He or she, I should assume. It's weird. There's like 80s cars you see that are just in amazing condition.
Yeah. All the church ladies, they got them.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the car that yeah, driven to church and the grocery store, and that's it.
Apparently, Andrew Pullman's Jetta's ass is worth $500.
Other 500, going back to a question we got earlier, great $500 my ass cars. At Kentucky last weekend, there's the Cleverly Hillbillies, who have a Mercedes S600. It's like a 93 S600, which has the V12. You know, it's like their flagship coupe. It was, no joke, a $130,000 car in 1993.
Damn.
Adjusted for inflation, that's like $250,000. And they bought it at auction for $2,000 or something. Sold off some glass and some interior to, you know, the one SL600 guy who needed those things. And, you know, offset all the costs down to $0, and they had an S600 that racing lemons. You know, and it's, you know, whatever, 400 horsepower, but also it weighs 1 billion fucking pounds.
Yeah, it's a heavy boy.
So, you know, it's not a car you ever have to worry about running away with a race. And also it's a Mercedes, so it inevitably has some problems.
Some problems, yeah.
But yeah, another great $500 my ass car. We've also had some 80s Maseratis here and there, which is kind of the classic depreciation special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So glad to have Frederick Toto with us. We haven't seen him for a while. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that drastically incorrectly, but let's see. If I've got my mental conversion of times, it's 3 a.m. where he lives in France, so super cool that he's here.
Yeah, I think it was Andrew Pullman who issued a challenge in our Discord earlier this week. Come drive a Jetta. I guess whoever finishes best in the Jetta gets a $15 iRacing credit.
Ooh.
So that drew Fred. It's like, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Let's go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Win my 9:17. Oh yeah. So yeah, we have incident point 17. You go do a drive-through.
All right. Good to know.
Yep. How's our? I know Nate's not on the track at the moment. How's our AI thing happening?
Something got, well, frankly, it's not, and it was one of those weird deals, it sounds like, where he had it planned out. There was an iRacing update that absolutely hosed everything, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, everyone, welcome to our normal enduro. No bots. It's still trashy enough. It fits. So. Alright. Oh, well, I guess we gotta pick a number. So, how many cars do we have on the track?
We're actually getting ready to switch to another session that'll have bots.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh. Don't smoke it, dead diesel.
Sorry, had a thing going on. Yeah, so we're going to switch sessions over to another one with the bots. It should be all set up. Nate went and switched, so I'm going to make an announcement. So I'm going to disappear for a second.
Go ahead and off track now.
Yep.
Slide into home in the kitty litter. There you go. Alright, I'm going to bounce from here.
Alright.
Quit. Yes. I'll go ahead and save this one for replays. Alright.
Just a few technical and we need the image of the dog with the plug pulled from The Simpsons.
Yes, we'll draw from that session. Okay. Alright, league sessions. Let me scroll down. That's not in yet. Oh, there we keep going. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's the robots. Okay.
Oh, K-car parked on the street. Yeah, man, it's been there for several years at this point. Parked on the street where I used to live. It's like I think it's a LeBaron, but it's like one of the really early, like 83-ish LeBarons. Red with a red Landau top. But yeah, street parked, in good condition. It's really weird how people take care of those things. I've seen some pristine Chevettes at the grocery store also, which that one is completely befuddling to me. Ryan, your first car was a Tempo. What color was it? There's oh my god, yes, the greatest image of all time for this situation.
The Tempo was white with red interior.
Yeah,
my first car was actually an 87 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra with a bench seat.
All right. I mean, those are the Midwest standards, if we're honest. Yeah. If you didn't have a GMA body or a Tempo, like, what did you have?
Right.
Man,
I'm trying the right session here. Okay, looks like I see Nate's in there, so yep, that's the right one.
Nate should be over, which means should have the AI as well, so everybody should be jumping over as we complete these technical difficulties. Believe it or not, this is like when we're working at a power plant, so Now you know.
And knowing tap about G.I. Joe.
I mean, as long as we're talking about potential Lemons themes. Oh. Ryan, you beautiful bastard. The G.I. Joe public service announcements that, got recut in the mid-aughts. I mean, pork chop sandwiches is one of the greatest, 2 minutes of internetness ever. So, a pork chop sandwiches Lemons theme. It's right there. It's right there. Just go take it. Fireclone asking, just got here, what happened? Nate had planned out a really awesome session involving racers racing against AI bots, and then right after he scheduled it, there was an iRacing update that basically chewed up and spit out all of his careful planning. So we are resetting the session. We should be going here in just a few minutes. So sorry for the incontinence, but we'll be back up and racing shortly. Booth a little thin this evening. It's me and Eric Rude with Cameron Auburnon and our producer Ryan Bauer. So if you have anything in the chat you want to ask about, I will take all of your Lemons questions that you might possibly have.
Yes.
Is that what I want to call it? Yes. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but I will definitely call it incontinence.
Yeah, robots got, where it depends too.
That's right.
As they get older. Let's see how many more minutes we got left.
No, I don't want to ruin it to you, but we apologize for the incontinence. It's one of my favorite lines from a book. A book turned into a radio script. So, yeah.
All right, here we go. Warm up.
If you know, you know.
Hey, there's the robots.
All right.
Now, let me see if my robots are up in here. The Lemons Net paint schemes. So we have we'll say a dark purple one and a bluish one, and they all have the lemons green and gold. But I should. That's my contribution.
Oh yeah, good call, Brian Davidson, on the technical difficulty scheme with Kent Brockman in a straitjacket. It's classic. The AI chaos is coming. Sorry, I should have addressed that as we were starting that race with no AI bots, but we are just about to get underway, I believe. So, appreciate your patience on this lovely, I suppose, relative, depending on where you are in the country.
Yeah.
But in the Midwest, it is a lovely autumn evening.
I got 7 minutes until the spinnies at Road Atlanta. And speaking of, 7 minutes until the 2022 IMSA season is over.
Oh, yeah. End of Petit Le Mans.
Yep, and end of the DPI era of the prototypes in IMSA. Bringing back the old GTP next year.
Yeah, there it is. Damn, Ryan. So good. I, for one, welcome our bearded overlord.
Bearded overlord. Well, let's see. Who's behind me? Johnny 5. Okay.
Tyler Stank. Hola, welcome to the shit show. I believe Tyler's racing next weekend at Gingerman. So come say hi to me and Tyler if you're there.
Oh, I got wheel damage because I got rammed by Johnny 5 in the Hyundai Veloster N. And I do see Derek Gilroy's paints on that. So yes, that's exactly what we were trying to do. That's what Derek and Nate and myself. It actually started with Nate reaching out to me, and I was like, let's do a group chat in Discord, and that's how we did what we did.
Awesome. So we are at Circuit of the Americas yet again. Anybody who wants in, hop in. You get a nice second chance, so Tyler, you can jump in.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got most of the carryovers, and got Robobot Weir and Bot Jorgensen and
All the Steph
So on and so
Schraders
forth.
are Mazdas again.
Many Steph Schraders and Miatas. Sideshow Bot. Take that,
That's
Mel.
right. That's right.
There you go. H. Levine in the Planet Express looking great. Thank you for recognizing everything, Nate, and jumping in. So much appreciated for
What we
our
got?
for our audience.
IBM Watt.
We should we got about 7.5 minutes. We're gonna do I believe it's a 70-minute race from here, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up. So a little shortened.
A little short, but still long and fruitful and full of bots.
That's right. It's a good Saturday evening.
That's right. So pour yourself a cold one of Mouchelon Morning, or I guess Mouchelon Oktoberfest, since we're in that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose violence in Lederhosen.
That's right. Now it's twice the
Insane.
caffeine.
Brian Davidson throwing out some good names there with Usain Bot and Robot Fripp. I appreciate a good King Crimson reference.
Oh yeah.
Tyler, you should always race in Lederhosen. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah. Show off those sexy gams.
Hostile work environment. Robo Downey Sr.
That's right.
Robo Downey Jr. Well, it's gonna be something. Robot Bot Seeger.
Yeah, right behind me, and Robort Smith, and Robort De Niro.
Well played. This is the kind of commitment to hacky jokes that I am all about my entire life.
Robo Zombie, and all caps too. I figured, Spider One would probably be more into the sci-fi bot than his brother Rob, who's into zombos. Tesla. Oh yeah, that's another one of Derek Gilray's stuff. I haven't seen mine yet. Maybe I haven't passed by mine yet.
Robot Flack, yeah. Robota Flack. That's right.
Oh yeah, there you go. Robo Griffith III. At least I still call him RG3.
Robot Goulet. Goulet.
Goulet. Don't get him anywhere near Elvis, he'll shoot his head off.
Classic Saturday Night Live bit. That was like Will Ferrell at his best to the Goulet sketch. Because it was such a weird, obscure reference, and it was, then somehow perfect. We're having some further technical difficulties with trading paints, so the robots should have paint schemes at some point, but we'll...
Yeah. I mean, they're printing on my end, so... Slowly, as soon as a car passes me, the scheme pops up, so...
It's alright. It is an evening of technical difficulties, and Ryan is elbow deep in solving them, because that's what Ryan does, is he solves problems, so...
That's right.
What's everybody drinking? I'm drinking some beer from the local Buckle Down Brewery in Lyons, Illinois.
I just finished some Gatorade fruit punch because my tummy's been kind of bad.
Fair. Stunt Granny's usually got a bottle of something in front of him, so...
Oh, is the final lap at Road Atlanta a caution lap? Dang. Oh no, it's blue, so no, it can't be. But there, the safety car is out. And Acura wins the DPI for the final
Oh
time.
man, your total spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Is it pink or blue? Let's do a gender
It's very
reveal.
dark.
Yeah.
Let's see what the lighting shows behind that safety BMW. It's pink.
All right. Well, there you go.
Pink and white.
Well, I believe then the pink and the white car is the champion now, but I haven't followed things very closely. So.
I don't either.
As mentioned before, when we were talking to Joey before he came on, I like to watch endurance races, and for a few years I was very invested in it, keep track of everything going on, and keep mental logs of leaders and the gaps, and they're closing for 4th place and all that. And that was so much work that the thought of doing that now, it makes me feel exhausted. So there we go. Lemon Industries. Wow. So the paints have loaded. And,
Yay!
The long and the short of that story was basically that I fall asleep during really long endurance races now.
Yeah.
So I don't have the attention span for that.
Tyler's going to show us his Lederhosen.
Aha. Das ist gut.
Yeah. Oh no, what? Liddell, Richard Kelly spun out. Those cars are very cold when you pull out pits. Be very
awesome.
careful.
Look at Johnny 5 is he was racing later. Oh.
Let's see. Robort plants.
Yeah, Johnny 5 with your fast lap by 1.8 seconds. That's a hell of a gap.
That Veloster N can go.
Apparently. Nova Industries.
Yeah, that's
like
another Derek. Yeah. I only made one that was Lemon's Net. I just didn't make 2 variations of it.
Sure. Is that the Lemons Industries?
No, it's Lemon's Net, like Skynet.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
The Tesla looks good. Yeah.
Yep,
Robot
that's-
Weir.
Yep,
Robo
that's
Griffin with the
Like Derek made a whole bunch.
Oh, IBM Watt with the meme.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, favorite. That's my favorite. Yep. Oh, you beautiful bastards. 2.5 years ago when we started doing this, I don't think we would have foreseen this happening in this way. The Tesla's on fire. Man.
Well, happy to be a part of this, and
Yeah. Derek Gilray,
yeah.
Cameron Albernon, Nate Levine did the liveries for all the
Yeah.
bots. So, and the quick hands also.
Oh, I got
Really
Tesla'd. Got Tesla by an Audi. Robo Van Winkle, aka Vanilla Ice.
Rocky Balboa with the lemons. Oh, the lemons net looks great. Yeah, with the purple over yellow and green. That's really good.
Yeah. And there's also a blue version too. I don't know if there's a car that has
Perfect.
it yet.
Yeah.
But
Robo
yeah.
Zombie with the blood smears. That's really good. Yep. The dedication here is stunning. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, Steph Schrader's still just a pink Miata.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what Steph is as soon as all the paint's load. Or one of the steps. Hey, Pepto-Bismol. Yay, Pepto-Bismol.
All right. We are just about to get underway here at COTA. So, if we get bored enough during the race, we can go look at the cars in the parking lot. Always classic.
There you go. All the square blocks right over there.
How many do we have, Ryan? How many humans?
Yeah, humans.
Actually, it doesn't matter. How many do we
Okay.
have in general?
55.
55. All right, I'm going to find a random. I'll go to random.org and we'll
Okay,
pick
cool.
our winner that way. Since we know the gag already.
55 Piss Foster Pole Award on Derek Gilray's thingy.
Your real winner tonight? 9th place.
9th place, okay. It'll be a bot or one of us.
Yep.
That sounds pretty good.
And I think we have something like 20 humans. So, I'll take those odds.
Yeah, I'll take those odds too. Alright.
I love that Brian Davidson just keeps going with the robot names. The whole broadcast, please just keep throwing them in.
Yeah, well, we'll make use of them in the future event.
Margot Robati. That's a good one. Robob
Eric.
Marley.
Robob Marley, poet and a prophet. Robob Marley taught me how to off it. Don't know the words.
Oh, there's the blue. Yeah, that looks good. I think the blue looks better than the purple. Yeah. But
Yeah,
they
so
both
we
look good.
we found out that we can't do duplicate liveries, so that's why it's blue. Why where's
You
blue
get
and
the
purple?
variations on a theme then.
Yeah.
The cilantro end is but excellent from James Logston. Just wanted to point that out again.
Oh yeah,
Reiterate.
cilantro.
So good. And then the margarita theme car. Max Lupfer. Matt Sitko seems to have the Harlequin Jetta. Brian Davidson's throwing me binary, which I'm not a coder. I don't know binary.
I don't either. You have to copy paste that into one of those.
Brian, you're too smart for me.
Yeah.
That's really what that comes down to. So.
Race car is in. Time to dance with the dead.
Ooh, the
My
lemon's
dreams.
net on the Jetta looks hot with the triangle.
Oh,
That's
thank
really
you.
good. That might be my favorite.
Yay.
All right, just about to get underway on start finish.
Green, 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 green. Oh, there's the lemon's net jet in front of me. It's silver on my side, but oh, there's the blue. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, cilantro leading to the top of the hill. Look at that.
Woo!
That looks
Oh
so
no!
good.
Oh! Jet, is that a real Jetta in front of me? Real Jet. Ow! Ah! Nah! I got Sandals Birmingham.
Man.
Come on.
Everybody give it up for Ryan for these shots, because he kind of got the ridiculousness of the whole thing in there. Well done, Ryan.
All right. Ugh.
So an hour and 10 minutes.
Ooh.
To the,
Oh, this isn't good. So if I get 17, I get DQ'd.
oh,
That's why
Well.
I'm seeing on my screen. Well, I guess I'll hang out with you in the booth. That's no biggie.
yeah, I mean, we got some cars giga blasting in and out, so there's always that. Ryan can clear black flags if he has to also, so.
All right.
I don't know if he can clear DQs, but, you know.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Excellent. Well, we'll try and keep everybody in the... Except the robots. If the robots get DQ'd, that's kind of perfect, actually.
Yeah.
And the blinking cars, what happens is whoever's set up the session that hosts the AI, if they blink out, the robots do too. So.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, chaos. All right. Well, I'll do my best to go right and left and everywhere.
Hey, load one, by the way, if you go to sandalsresortbirmingham.ru and type in coupon code Uncle Z28, you get 5% off. So just keep that in mind. Sandals
right.
Resort Birmingham.
Yeah. Why do we have a Russian website address? I don't get it. I thought Ruskies were not our friends anymore.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. They give us the cheap service. That's what's up. Is that a person? No, that's a robot. That's a pink robo or step. I don't even know who it is anymore. It's a robot. I'm in between robots right now. So, oh boy. How you doing? How you doing? Wee! Oh, almost flipped it. All right, come on. We dropped
Man,
it.
load one is correcting my reads from 2 years ago. I'm impressed by that. It wasn't a Z28, it was an iRoxy, and you're right.
That's
it
nice.
is the coupon code is Uncle's iRoxy. There you go.
That's all right.
Do you
Wait a minute, just in time for Sandals Birmingham.
Randy! Hey!
Randy knows what's up.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Oh,
I only vacation in the finest places.
That's right.
come on.
Randy Bish joining us, team captain
Ouch.
of the League of Legitimate Nigerian Businessmen, who I will be seeing in less than a week at Gingerman Raceway.
Once again, my condolences.
Yeah. You guys are bringing 2 Subarus, so how many head gaskets can you fail from 2 cars in a weekend?
Oh, we're way past that now. We just throw the whole engine away.
All right. That makes
yes.
sense. That seems...
Yeah. Yeah, once you get the disposable technology like that, away they go.
Yeah. So does the 380 car, does that have another late model WRX motor? Did you give up on that?
It's another flat 6, but it's not the new one. It's the old one that I'm sure will have 0 issues.
Yeah, totally fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, that's
Nothing to worry about.
yeah. Everything will be all right, and nothing of consequence will happen.
Yeah, totally. Man, yeah, no, the field for Gingerman's going to be really great. I'm super excited about it. We have our very first, and I don't know how it took 16 years, but we have our first AMC ambassador coming to this race, and I'm so pumped about that.
More surprised that it's coming from the Rust Belt, because I think they've all returned to the Earth before I was born.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is the team that's registered is from Livonia, which is the last place you think of one surviving.
Livonia's a weird place.
I've never been, but it just sounds like one of those places that is completely surreal in every sense of the word surreal.
Yeah. If a white dude in his 40s named Paul, John, or maybe Bob that speaks in broken Spanish to his Chi-Chi's waitress was a town, it would be Livonia.
That's incredibly specific, and now I need to go to Livonia, I think.
God, do I miss Chi-Chi's.
Me too. But you can still get their salsa in the store.
It's true.
And their margarita mix. You can get that too.
I am a little puzzled as to why they decided to go with the slogan of unexpected, considering something unexpected is what, took them away.
Randy,
See, that is a rally stop if ever there were one.
What,
the Beaver Valley Mall, former Chi-Chi's.
I've been to the Beaver Valley Mall. I don't know where that qualifies. I don't know where that gives me street cred, but I've been to the Beaver Valley Mall.
Oh man, what on earth did you go to the Beaver Valley Mall for?
I feel like Is there a big box store like a Target or something near that? Am I imagining that?
Yeah. There's a Target over in Monaco.
Okay, that was where I ended up, but it was my lovely wife Amanda, who tolerates me in a way I can't possibly describe to you, was like, well, this is where we used to come when we needed to go to the mall, so I should show you the mall. So we drove around the mall, and I was like, yep, that's the mall.
The mall is now it's a rural king. It's a combination rural king and local municipal bus dumping ground,
right?
And those are the big tenants.
Yeah, I feel like malls are about to be just places. Oh man, damn it, Ryan, you are crushing it.
Absolutely fantastic. Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah. Malls are just becoming places where you park your off-duty buses and semi-trucks that you park the trailers. Yeah.
Malls are a place now where somebody with money puts a casino in a town with a median income of 4 McChickens and then wonders why it does poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah, Jesus, Ryan, you're killing me. It's so good. Yeah, there's an H&R Block in March and April, and
Spirit Halloween right now.
Spirit Halloween,
there are
that's the other one.
Halloweens.
Yeah, all the
same guy that
stores are
sells
just
your
spirits.
Scream mask does your taxes.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Robert Roberts, accountant and Scream mask salesman.
I smell cilantro coming up behind me. There he goes.
Oh, that's just the Chi-Chis.
It's just the Chi-Chis.
Yeah.
He's a celebration of food.
Please, Chi-Chi's doesn't use real cilantro. Let's not give them any more credit than that.
Oh, I will always love, because I'm in the ballpark here, and I will love, like 25 or so years ago, my grandfather was like, I know this great Mexican place, so we drive to Boardman, Ohio.
I know Boardman.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
drive
haul.
over an hour to this little mom and pop Mexican restaurant that was just a Chi-Chi's.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was a chain.
Yeah.
He
Man.
was- yeah.
Boardman is, I've been to Boardman many times.
Oh, I've been DQ'd. I went off.
Ryan, see if you can undo that. I don't know. Once you've been DQ'd, I don't know if you can undo that.
Oh,
But,
race.
there you go.
All right.
Just in fact, once you say Boardman 3 times, you just get kicked.
Yeah, no, that story is amazing, and Amanda will enjoy that story because Boardman is 25 minutes from where she grew up. But yeah, Boardman.
My goodness,
Going
how'd
to
you make
Boardman.
it out?
Yeah. By the way, Ryan, can you go back one of the Beaver Valley Mall photos, because the garbage can both looked like a rotor out of an RX-7 and also a bedpan in a way that I really appreciate the design of. Just drink that in, viewers.
Drink it in.
Yeah, you really got to enjoy the...
Oh, shit.
Oh, there we go.
Woo! Almost got cilantro, or almost cilantro the cilantro.
Like, looking at this Beaver Valley Mall shot, you can hear the post-Pinkerton Weezer muffled playing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. El Scorcho is playing, just barely.
Oh, fantastic. Didn't think we'd get to the Beaver Valley Mall tonight, but here we are.
Here we
yeah.
are. Man, what a nice
man.
mall this is.
Those are all certainly words.
Good. We're gonna go to the Sears Auto repair shop after this too. Get our Die Hard and our Craftsman.
Oh man. We are not getting. I do not have the strength nor the crayons to properly describe Sears experiences tonight.
Oh yeah, don't
All
forget the Kenmore washer and dryer too. Oh my yeah.
Now, you know what Sears' best contribution to pop culture? I gotta say, Sears' best contribution to pop culture was the air conditioning commercial from like 1998.
Oh yeah.
Of like, you said you'd call Sears yesterday. I'll call tomorrow. You'll call now. I'll call now. And then they just ran that for a decade.
I know. I think they still do actually. I think I remember it. Jason Scarborough tapped out.
Oh,
And I
man.
know Andy Warwick got tapped out too earlier. So.
Sorry, my Discord crashed for a moment. I am back, so sorry about.
Oh, we were just
absence.
talking about Sears products and the air conditioning commercial that will not die.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like Empire Carpet around Chicago. Raise your hand if you know. Or maybe that's a thing elsewhere. I don't.
It
actually know.
was. I remember seeing those ads in Kansas. I think. And
588-2300 Empire. That's right.
Today.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, today.
The other thing that there was around Chicagoland was what was it called? The junkyard. Victory Auto Wreckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. They ran the same commercial from like 1984 to 2012.
Wow.
And, it was that old car is worth money, and it's a dude like going to get in the car and like grabs. Oh man, Ryan, you're killing it, absolutely killing it. But yeah, the dude goes to grab the car and the whole door falls off of like his 76 New Yorker. It's
Clunk.
like, yeah, like that could have taken the dude's leg off. Like
I
that
know, man.
That's a 190-pound door. Yeah, just classic Chicago. Everybody who was in Chicago knows that.
So
knows
we're
that
gonna
commercial.
play a game this evening.
Okay.
So I'm currently somewhere in the ballpark of the city of Pittsburgh. I'm not entirely sure of how to get home, and while I'm connected, I can't use navigation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna Marco Polo our way home.
Perfect.
Yeah. So.
All right, I'll do my best.
If the background noise gets too loud, let me know, and I'll throw mute on. But I'm really just gonna try to find the closest sheets instead of respawn point.
Okay, cool.
Well said.
But the flame has been relit.
Somebody's in on Victory Auto Records. All right, so I have my Pennsylvania Atlas and Gazetteer handy, and I'm going to turn to the page that is Pittsburgh-ish.
All right.
And you tell me what you see, and I will see if I can tell where the hell you are.
Right now, I think I'm in Etna.
Etna, okay.
And I mean, what I'm seeing is actually probably the nicest dually like OBS GM truck I've seen in probably 15 years. I don't know how they're here. That's got to be a mistake.
Well, they're trying to get out somehow.
Gotta get out of this place.
Etna, all right. Oh man, all right. So you're nowhere near home.
Oh no, I am very far from home.
He's right across the river from the zoo and the aquarium, though.
Yeah, apparently.
This is Pittsburgh. Everything is across the river from everything.
Everything, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
3 rivers, baby.
What is it? 7 days from everywhere? Is that the quote?
Yeah, 2 weeks from everywhere.
Well, ain't that a geographical oddity?
Man, I'm a little disappointed in my team. We haven't done an Oh Brother, Where Art That car yet.
I mean, there hasn't been one in Lemons. It would be the first. I mean, Paterfamilias, Team Paterfamilias. There you go. Slam dunk.
Slam dunk.
So how did you end up in the penalty box? Well, I'm bona fide. He's a suitor.
He's a suitor. He's a suitor.
Suitor and booter.
Oh man.
Oh,
that is...
I got squished.
I mean, really all you ever need to do if you're like stuck on trying to find a theme for your Lemons, watch a Coen Brothers movie. Any Coen Brothers movie, and there's something in there.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, there really is.
Yeah. I mean, if John Goodman's character's in there, there you go.
Oh, see, that is a theme. That is a theme that I want to do in the worst way and is actually doable. I want to do a Steve Goodman and just have random Steve Goodman roles, Benny Goodman, Steve Goodman, John Goodman, just throw them all in.
Benny Goodman, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you got to get Benny Goodman too.
Oh, there's a robot stuck on the racetrack, by the way. Robot Downey Jr. seemed to be struggling with its existence.
Yeah.
It might be becoming sentient, so this is where it all goes down. Or maybe it's Robo Downey Sr. I don't know.
Yeah.
The TCR car was stuck in a K-hole or whatever you call it.
If only we had a Roborton Downey Jr. just smoking cigarettes and being angry.
Yeah. James Logsdon beating the robots, by the way.
Yeah, go!
So, there you go. Aaron Lineman third, while his teammate Dave Carpenter, Uncle Dave, we're used to seeing here, is on the Lemons rally with a Cressida.
Right.
So super cool to see him out, along with Chris Abbott in a C4 Corvette. They've been running the rally together. Highlight of the rally, by the way, for Chris Abbott in the Corvette is locking the keys in the car at a checkpoint.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, ungood, I believe that is called. A highlight of the entire rally, by the way, is a Lemons participant named Max Daigle He is 14. He just turned 14 yesterday. It was his 14th birthday. He
awesome.
bought his first car at age 11. It is an MG midget that he paid like $200 for, and his grandpa helped him like restore it, get it running. Not restore it, but get it running. It's not a pretty car by any means, but it was his first car. He was 11. His grandpa is a car guy, helped him get it running. His grandpa had cancer and was unable to help him get the car, finished or whatever. Went through treatment, came out of it in remission, which is awesome. And it helped Max finish the car. They are running the rally this weekend dressed as redcoats in a 75 MG midget in New England.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. One of the coolest things that's ever happened in any Lemons event ever. So just wanted to point that out. So if you follow him on Instagram, I believe his handle is 1975 MG midget or something like that. You should be able to find it. He's having a great time. And during the drivers' meeting, our rally master, Jeff Stobbs, made everybody sing him happy birthday and then announced that everybody should find Max a birthday present on the side of the road, which are now all bungee strapped to the MG midget. So there are like 30 things strapped to this car, including a muffler on a leash like it's a pet, a Power Wheels side-by-side, a children's book that was found in a gutter, all kinds of insane things. So the kind of thing that you can't ever plan, but it just kind of comes out right. So good stuff.
The sheets is a drop.
Sheets, isn't true.
Say again?
I just pulled up those sheets. They have a drive.
Oh, hey.
Drive-through.
Yeah, some do have drive-thrus, yeah. I think the one near me now has one. I'll have to check when I have a car again.
Suck on that, Casey's.
Yeah!
All right, we're gonna have a Lemons iRacing first, and then live broadcasting inside the sheet.
Oh man, perfect.
Expose. Oh, come on, turn, baby, turn. Turn through the high hill, turn. There's a bunch of robots on your ass that wanna go to Sandals, Birmingham, and tap that robot booty all night long. Get the
Oh man,
cooler.
people in this bathroom about to be real confused because I don't have headphones.
Keep singing, Cameron. This is good television.
Okay. Gonna go to Sandals, Birmingham. Gonna get a 30 pool tab. Coors Light. Gonna fix my uncle's iRock. It's $8,000 invested, but worth it. Here comes a Tesla. It's gonna smash my balls. Everybody knows he got the halls. And hey, check it out. It's stripper night. At Sandals, Birmingham. Sandals, Birmingham. Hey, you want to go to Sandals, Birmingham? It's the hottest, sexiest place around. We got a bunch of rednecks just getting together, having a good time. Forget that redneck Riviera Destin BS. It's time for you to go to Sandals, Birmingham. It's near Mabusi. That's right. Mercedes-Benz US and who gives a shit? You just want to get fancy like Applebee's on DetNet, and that's why we do it every night at Sandals, Birmingham.
Has a soft serve sheet.
There's soft serve at Sandals, Birmingham too. We soft serve Coors Light for you. Only at Sandals, Birmingham. Please call your travel agent today to learn more about Sandals, Birmingham and all our fun packages.
All right. So Randy hasn't gotten kicked out of the sheets at least audibly yet. So
Yeah.
This is, you know what? I honestly, that's probably like not even in the top 10 weirdest things about to happen in that sheets this evening.
Oh. What's that say?
Tyler Stanks racing in Lederhosen, chasing a bot in a Mazda, by the way. Pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, Max Lupfer is about to lap me. He's in 7th.
Ooh, Boston Beaters got his... By the way, thanks for watching, Boston Beaters. Regular Lemons car spotting contributor, if it's the same one I'm thinking of, which I think it is. Super rare Fox body Mustang running with a waterfall feature, which is great. Highly appreciate that. What is your super rare Fox body Mustang, by the way? there's a repair shop around me that always has interesting hoopties, and they recently acquired a four-eyed fox body. That's pretty cool looking. One of the few like quasi-desirable cars I would actually pay money for, I think. Tyler got DQ'd. Can you undq him, Ryan?
All right, come on back with your lederhosen. And when you do, be sure to stop by your local HEB. We got one here in Austin where you can get yourself a pack of Muschelon Oktoberfest. Wake up and choose violence. Auf Deutsch.
Tyler, you've been undq'd, by the way.
Cooler section.
Yeah, there should be like a whole case, just like one like refrigerated case in the beer cave of just Muschelon flavors, like Muschelon morning, Muschelon decaffeinated. You know, because sometimes you don't want to wake up and choose violence. You just want to choose violence, and if that means fighting Freddy Krueger in the dream world, so be it. Muschelon will take care of you there.
I'm just waiting for the Muschelon version of mid-aughts caffeinated malt beverages. Four Loko, whatever. What would be gonna need suggestions from chat for the Muschelon Four Loko equivalent. I think I've told the B to the E stories here before, but Budweiser had their Budweiser energy drink for years. It was called B to the E. And when I was in a band, that was our go-to drink for like 6 months until it like made all of us violently ill, like the 6th or 7th time we did it. But we would all slam a B to the E before we went on, because, whatever, because we were 21 and thought we were invincible and whatever. The shit was absolutely disgusting. One of the worst. And I've drank Malort more than once, and this is worse than that. So, horrible thing.
Ugh. Just punch Robo Zombie in the nuts.
Take that.
Yeah, and I'm 7 away from another DQ. And not Dairy Queen, I'm afraid.
Okay, so Sheets live stream V1. Slight problem. I was not expecting there to be such loud Michael Jackson. I'm like, I probably shouldn't give the channel a copyright strike.
Okay.
But, outside of that, it went okay. There was just so I just muted it for a couple minutes. Just had a wonderful little interaction. Some guy told me how much he hates pumpkin stuff. I respect that. You know what? While we're here, we're going to try the drive-thru.
Okay.
I've never done a Sheets drive.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Take us through the drive-thru. Because I don't think I've done a drive-thru either.
Well, there are some Eaton Parks around here that have drive-thrus now, which is mind-blowing.
Yeah, Eaton Park is like weird Yinzer Denny's. Is that more or less it?
I want to say it's somehow better and like I was gonna say it's Yinzer Kings, but Kings is Yinzer Kings. Imagine a big boy where you don't always get malaria.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
unfamiliar
like,
with this. I don't know if I can imagine that.
Okay, it's a really slow. What is that? What's the Midwest fast food chain with the Butterburgers? Culver's.
Yeah.
It's a really slow Culver's.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Man.
almost flipped it.
Culver's is like Diabetes, the restaurant.
So, but it knows exactly what it is, and it owns it, so it's acceptable.
Yeah, it is extra cholesterol hamburgers, and then they give you custard at the end. So,
yummy.
I mean,
1 point away from another DQ.
They call them Butterburgers. Like they're not fooling anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I think all they do is they take the griddle and they just like throw a stick of butter on it every time they're gonna cook a burger. So every burger has at least like half of a stick of butter in it.
All right. Don't pass pit lane. Almost there.
Let's see what this drive-through business is about. I mean, if we're doing this, we're going to go all out. I'm going to see if I can get my cart stopped.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. This is the kind of involved journalism that you can expect from a Lemons iRacing League broadcast.
That's right. All right. There we go. Finally in.
Ooh, decaf with an L. Good call on the Mooshlong. Yeah. It has nicotine instead of caffeine.
Yum.
It's a Mooshlong Newports is what that is.
Smoke it up, baby.
What?
Newports, man.
Mooshlong Slims. There we go.
Ooh,
Which one's Slim Jim?
That's an angry spider. Oh god, spider's in the car.
Oh shit.
Oh god. That's actually a big spider.
That's not supposed to be part of a drive-through.
No, it's not.
Actually, there's a really angry, really weirdly colored spider in my car now.
Oh,
I'm in the
no.
drive-thru, I can't open the door.
Oh
Oh man. Well,
no. It's
this is it for me. Say something nice to my cats.
all right.
All right. We'll do.
We'll do. All right. Hey, Lemon's Net, how you doing? Been a while. I remember when I saw you when I was actually on the same lap as everybody else. Oh, ooh, chaos. Oh no. Who's that? Oh, Little. I remember Little too. Oh, Boinky. Alright. Stay on track. You're 1 point away from being DQ'd again. I talked to myself.
It's just a band-aid. Just pull it off and keep going.
Well, yeah. But that would be Ryan who has to pull the band-aid off and keep going, because I don't have to. I'm not admin.
Okay.
Why are the robots getting black flags cleared? No, people get black flags cleared, not bots.
Do you want Skynet?
Clear
This is
all.
how you get Skynet.
Yeah, exactly. It's how you get Skynet. This is how you get Skynet. Oh,
Oh, man.
Benevolent to our electronic brethren.
I got wheel damage again after 0 contact.
Yeah, you'll have that on these bigger jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wonder, are these manual disconnects DQs? Because Andrew Pullman manually disconnected too. Oh, his black flags are clear. Okay, he's back on track now.
Oh, I just realized I've worn a legitimate groove in my steering wheel with my thumb. That's
Oh.
neat.
Whoa.
Hey, there you go.
I'm like, man, why is there a
Quality.
chunk missing out of my wheel? And then I realized, no, I've just worn it off with my thumb.
Mhm.
Huh.
High quality.
Yeah. Well, Ford quality is job number 1.
That's right. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Going back to robot names, in Twitch chat, Brian Davidson says Cameron Aborgnon. Good one.
Yeah, there, okay, yeah, we'll start, name, okay, so, Roboti Bish, I guess that makes sense, Roboti Bish.
Now you gotta go. So because of the middle names of Robert and William, you gotta
Yeah.
go Randy Bot Bill Bitch.
Randy Bot Bill Bitch. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna write these names down for the next AI versus, me person battle.
So Sheets drive through update. The spider is still in the car,
Okay,
and we haven't moved yet.
alright.
So everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yay!
Ooh.
So while we're sitting stationary, so for Gingerman, in a couple of days, we finally bit the bullet as a team and got a cricket for theming shenanigans.
Cricket.
And it got me to thinking, we've got this, a fancy little vinyl cutter. We were born too late to explore the planet.
and we were born too early to explore the stars. But man, we nailed it timing-wise for printing dick stickers to put on everything. Like, we nailed that time.
Gotta love technology.
Here's the deal. I have gone and I have fetched the Vintage Wheels board game questions so I can ask you obscure pieces of automotive history that nobody knows the answers to.
Cool.
Is everybody into this?
I am.
All
Does
right.
the Pope shit in the woods?
Yeah, I mean, that exactly. Does the bear pope shit in the woods?
Yeah, he does.
All right. Man, let us start with, yeah, this is perfect. What is a, quote, bad scene, unquote, in CB language?
I've been DQ'd, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I went too wide.
The DQ is not surprising. The CB language trivia, that's what got me.
Okay.
Bad scene. What would bad scene mean to truckers, basically?
Bad scene. Probably a big accident.
I'm gonna call
cops.
it a mandatory way station.
Ironically, it just means cluttered CB radio channel.
Oh, well. Okay.
Well, I saw a woman's face get ripped off by an 88 Nissan Bluebird, but the radio channels are messed up, man, and that's terrible.
That's a bad scene, man.
Man, that is a bad scene.
Jesus. What year was the Alpine automobile introduced?
I think, was it 1961?
Good guess. Anybody else?
I'm gonna say 69.
Nice. The answer is 1955.
55, okay.
And the oldest Sunbeam we've had in a Lemons is the Sunbeam Rapier that was in 1958 and is also an incredibly difficult model name to say correctly without sounding like a total creep.
I feel that.
Yeah. Sunbeam Rapier had a Ford Pinto engine, by the way. The one that raced in Lemons. Not originally. Originally had shitty Roots Group stuff. Roots Group, because British Leyland is nice by comparison.
That's right.
Well, do you guys want more CB questions? Because there's another one.
Sure, throw them out.
What does,
Ten
quote,
good buddy.
someone...
Can I do 2 hot dogs? Oh. Wait, really? Well, let me loop around. Okay. I'll see you in a second. All right. So steps against the Sheets drive-through right now. I drove through what looks precisely like a goddamned electric meter, and that's apparently where I'm supposed to order.
Oh.
So we're looping around for take 2. I'm sorry. Continue the trivia.
Okay.
All right.
So did you pull up to the window and
Yeah, I
like,
just pulled up to
2
the
hot dogs?
I pulled up the window because it's the first one.
And the
Nice.
guy's like, no, you need to go to the electric meter and
yeah.
tell them the foods.
Why do you
no,
just
sorry.
fucking took your
Where
order?
you're
What
supposed
shit-
to order is a separate road. Why do I need a
Throw
fucking
that shit-
Why do I
oh.
need a fucking atlas to get my cheese stick?
I was gonna say throw that shit in reverse, man.
If
What
you
about-
can.
Can we get F's in chat for Randy's failure to order at Sheets?
Yeah. F's in chat for
F's in
Randy's
chat.
mozzarella sticks. That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I'm afraid all drive-thrus require you to talk to meter boxes.
Oh, man.
Don't
Yeah.
hit the French guy in his diesel.
F's in chat for Eric Hesser.
God,
also.
this is the strangest. Okay, so there is a separate ordering location, but it's like a touchscreen MTO thing, but it's outside the car. And oh god, this is like an ATM from hell.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna. What? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this off. There's so many buttons involved.
if you're just tuning in, by the way, Randy Bish
All right.
is trying to go through a Sheetz drive-through to order mozzarella sticks. Sheetz is a gas station chain in Pennsylvania and the
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yep.
Am I getting
All
that
right.
right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All
So is the video coming in yet?
Yep.
Is it front? Is it facing me or facing outside? Okay. I can't switch it. I'm just gonna hold the phone like this.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. I gotta open the. I gotta
Hi,
open the
Nate.
door.
How you
I
doing?
gotta stick my head out. All right. So we're gonna get appetizers.
There
And
we
we're
go.
gonna do an app sampler, and we're gonna do mozz sticks, mac and cheese, and we're gonna throw some nacho cheese in there. Okay. No, I don't want your combo. Combos work for the bourgeoisie.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Okay. Give me them double dogs. There we go. Yep.
This particular Sheetz
yep,
is in Pennsylvania, Brian, but there's Sheetz all over the East Coast.
Yeah. Christiansburg now
We have
has
them here
two.
in
Where
North
I live.
Carolina too.
Do you guys want anything?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Can I get a? Do they have Mooshlong Oktoberfest on draft
Yeah.
to go?
You know,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna try. Oh yeah, we're stopping the heart tonight.
do we have any
Um,
Jeff Gordon's fish fillets?
You know, I think they are all out. I think I talked to them about that in there.
Ah,
Okay. So we got a shake, we got some hot dogs, and we got some cheese sticks going on.
awesome.
Okay, there we go. That is. Why is this so hard? This shouldn't be. Oh
You know,
no, steering wheel's turned the wrong way. That's fun.
They figured out this technology literally 30 years ago, so
Yeah.
it's. I mean,
I feel like this is the part where I have to remind you 30 years ago was 1992.
yeah.
I
No,
was 13.
that's correct.
Oh,
Yep.
hi. Ooh, getting cozy with the little robot here.
Okay, so now we are now in take 2 of this.
Take 2 and
Mhm.
action.
Okay, there we go. Now, oh man, what a weird way to do. Man, my mind is just blown right now.
Let's see, so touch screen. Sounds like I may have to step out of my car when the car's back with me.
Oh, yeah, chat wants dogs, please, and Brian Davidson wants a double dong, please.
A double
yeah.
dong. Well, I mean, yeah, Sheets might have that.
There we go. There you go, man. Thank you.
Ooh, I got pinked. And I'm off-roading. A Mazda Miata Muddin.
I usually try not to.
I completely missed that whole little island. I'm sorry, man.
Did we ever get the second CB question?
Nah, I'm all right.
Yeah, I was
Thanks,
gonna
man.
wait till we were done. So Randy was done here.
Yeah.
He can ask the guy. He can ask the guy at the window for his
Yeah,
input.
there
That's a
you
good
go. Yes,
point.
do that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Okay. No, that's fair. What does quote someone spilled honey on the road unquote mean in CB language?
Ooh, does it involve a porta potty truck? Ooh, oh, lemon.
Yeah, this sounds like a septic truck dump.
Well, I mean, you're not too far off. We'll see if anybody gas leak. Good guess. It means police are everywhere. So
What? Okay.
Oh, that makes
Because
sense.
they're the bears.
Honey
the
trap,
bears.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honey bear,
yeah.
smoking the bear.
Dump bears.
The bears.
Somebody spilled honey all over the road. It means there's cops
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's rough. That's a
Yeah.
bit rough.
Like, were
I like
truckers in the 70s so bored that they just came up with ways to say things with more words?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It was basically the American version of London Cockney, where it's a rhyming scheme and you have to figure out what it is that they're intending to rhyme, but it's somehow even more pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man. Oh, let's just keep going with the CB language.
All right.
Why not?
Yeah. What is a quote unquote quiz in CB language?
A what now?
Quiz.
A
Think about
quiz.
it. Just think about it.
Now this one's the way station.
No, but you're not far off.
It's traffic
even.
ticket.
Well, you're barking up the right bear tree.
Bear tree.
Someone in chat will get what is a quiz in CB language. We'll let that one marinate because it is very indicative of the 1970s.
Oh,
is it a drug test?
yeah, it has to be.
It's a breathalyzer.
A breathalyzer. Well, you know. Oh, and indicative of Louisiana right now too, by the way.
Yeah, totally. This is going to the daiquiri shop in NOLA. It's 100% what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, F's in chat for your sobriety.
Yep.
I don't understand. As long as they keep that little piece of paper on the straw,
That's right.
fine.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm not
by the
drunk
way,
at all.
I suppose if I was going to be a responsible human being, I would indicate at this moment that Lemons does not advocate drinking and driving, and we take steps during Lemons rallies to make sure people do not. That being said, in 1978, it was pretty safe to assume that on a Saturday evening, at least half of the people on the road were completely shit-faced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in Podunk, PA, like that's still one of the top forms of entertainment. I watched somebody leave a drive-through yesterday and drive over a 2-foot-tall retaining wall and just kept going.
Yeah, I mean, fine. It'll still pass inspection somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all right.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Right, exactly.
Are you waiting for your mozzarella sticks, or did you get those already?
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting on the mozzarella sticks and the milkshake. I'm also now realizing that the font and color scheme that they used for the drive-through illuminated signs, they stole right from King's. Yeah, rest in peace, King's, you beautiful, beautiful place. So King's, which I'm assuming is very local to Pittsburgh, was Imagine a Culver's, but where everybody smoked for every waking moment of existence. And they had a dessert called the Ton of Fun that was, this is not an exaggeration, it was 26 scoops of ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them left.
Go ahead, say that again, one more time.
What, the Ton of Fun with 26 scoops of ice cream?
26, okay, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's literally 9 pounds of ice cream, yep.
That's a ton of fun.
That's about right.
Yep. It's fine. Oh, damn it, Ryan.
Yes.
So good. So good.
Man, I'm just gonna start naming like super local chains just to see how quickly you can get a picture of them.
Well, I mean, the obvious challenge is, can you find the Gobblerito in the next 90 seconds? I'm going to set a timer for now.
Gobbleritos are out right now. Like, I could probably find a real Gobblerito in 90 seconds right about now. Man, why am I at sheets? How am I doing?
Oh yeah, does Wawa have drive-thrus?
I don't know if Wawa does, but I'm about 150 miles from the closest Wawa, which does upset me deeply.
I have nothing in the Sheets versus Wawa fight.
I don't really have one either.
Damn it, Ryan. So good. That was less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's your Gobblerito.
All right, are you ready to reset the timer?
I can do that. The Google foo is strong with this man.
All right, ready? Mark, New Brighton hot dog shop.
All right. While we wait, next question. How many cubic inches was the straight 8 engine in the Hupmobile? Hupmobile was an American car builder.
I'm not sure all of these words are real.
Cubic inches. I will say 750.
Little high.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Are we doing Prices Right rules?
That was 35 seconds to the Brighton hot dog shop, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh man, he found one of the old ones too. Hot damn.
Yeah.
That's amazing. These are the metrics that we need.
Yeah, Ryan's Google foo is gotta be, that's like top 5 percentile right there. Yeah. Strong work. Yeah, we can do Prices Right rules. I suppose.
I'm going to say 420.
420. You're still high.
I was going to say it whether or not the rules were there, but
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you may as well say the other number, and then you win.
69 cubic inches?
69 is the winner in this instance, but it's actually 365.
365.
Now you know something about. Well, first of all, you know that Hupmobile existed, and now you know how big their engines were. So.
and it had a straight 8.
Straight 8, yeah. Oh, there's your 90-second timer. Yeah.
Dang, DQ'd again.
Just amazing.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Got about 20 minutes left here. And a double dong that somebody ordered, so there we go.
Oh yeah, I do have my double dongs. I do have food. I'm waiting on the steak now.
So the service time, not great, would you say?
To be fair, it is a Sheets on a Saturday night.
It's fair.
Saturday night.
Does that mean you don't have the A team? Is that what you're telling me?
No, the A team is there, but they are just swamped in drunken asshole.
All right. Fair enough. Would you say there is honey on the road and a quiz being held?
Honey on the road.
No, you know what? At no point in my life there could never be a correct set of circumstances where I would say that there's honey on the road.
Yeah.
There could literally be honey on the road, and I wouldn't say there's honey on the road.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Forgot, because I got the cheese sticks. They have a half-life of about 4 seconds before they congeal into like little grease logs. So we're gonna try those out.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I think my steering is broken.
Okay,
Let's go left.
we're hitting pretty hard tonight. Okay. Nice crunchy exterior, but not overdone. Nice liquid interior, but not like Hot Pocket lava levels.
Hot Pockets.
Hey Jim, you got that new slogan put together? Hot Pocket. I like it.
Yeah.
Simple and to the point, baby. Just like shaking, baby. Alright.
Yeah, these are holding up nice. We'll see. We'll see if they've nailed the temperature to the point where they're all edible by the time I get to the last one. But we're off to an oddly strong start.
Let's make it strong. The leader is spinning now. Okay, well, I need to pit too because I think my right wheel is gonked. Or it wants to go left. Yeah, it wants to go left. Okay. Which is fine in certain instances, but I need to be able to, have some control, man. Whee! Alright.
Cilantro making a pit stop.
Yeah, it needs to get some more cilantro.
Oh man, it's gonna be close to Robot Seeger. Like he's clear by about 10 seconds or so.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Boston Beaters talking about going on the Lemons website and seeing if there's a way to get on a team next year. That's a great question, actually. And we should talk about participation real quick. We have a couple of things. They're basically called OK Stupid, which is our matchmaker. It's basically we can hook you up as a driver with team captains via Facebook or through our registration system, or another way that I'm forgetting at the moment. Doesn't matter. Go to 24hourslemons.com/OKStupid.
Thanks, Ben.
And you can find a seat that you can rent in somebody's car that they built, that they just are looking for somebody to drive their car. It's a great way to sign up and get yourself into it. Before you do that, if you haven't been to a 24 Hours of Lemons race, you should come spectate one. It's a lot. The first time you go see a Lemons race, there's pretty much an entire day of just WTFing at everything that you see. If you just come and see it for like a day or two, at least you get over that hump, and you're not doing that while you're also trying to drive a car. So I highly recommend doing that. If you want to come to the New Hampshire race, or you want to come see me talk at the Lars Anderson Museum, I'll be there on October 26th before the New Hampshire race. But the New Hampshire race coming up is October 29th and 30th. So those are options for you. You probably a little short notice to get in on a race for 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now. But do come to the race in 4 weeks and shoot me an email if you want more information on that. It's eric@24hoursatlemons.com. If you want in on the Lemons iRacing, by the way, you can go to isuckatracing.com. We have a new website. It looks nice and fancy, but it's pretty much all the same stuff, so it's very functional. So you can get in on the Lemons iRacing League. There's instructions on how to sign up for that. And we have Lemons rallies happening now in New England, and then another one in about 6 weeks going from New Orleans up to St. Paul, Minnesota along the Great River Road, along the Mississippi River. So all that stuff is happening in the forthcoming future. But if you want to participate, OK Stupid is a great way to get yourself introduced to a Lemons team. And if you want like specific, I would like to drive this, I can try and find you guys, find you specifically a team that might work for you, just because I happen to know most of the teams because I've been doing this for now 10 years. Good question, and awesome. And we are always, the whole point of Lemons is to be participatory and not to just sit on the sidelines and let everybody else have the fun. You can have the fun being a race car driver. Not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. So Randy can do it. So everybody can do it.
Everybody can do it. Oh yeah, speaking of for the Lemons part, the iRacing part, to say, of the Lemons side, did my contributions that you asked for, did they make it up?
Yes, the video, there's a GIF of the video you sent me that is like, the Lemons iRacing in a nutshell. And it's roughly about 9 seconds that exemplifies Lemons. So that is, oh man, look at that shot. Brian, you're killing it tonight. Absolutely wonderful. But yes, Cameron's shot is the featured image on the Lemons iRacing page. So there you go.
That was fun. We almost had our first mid-cheese stick deer strike in this stream.
Shit!
That's rough.
Oh man, we are living by the edge tonight.
Yeah, the frosted silica packets is Derek Gilray's car busted.
Yep, I saw it. Drove by him.
Yep, Boston Beaters again. Shoot me an email and just introduce yourself. I'm very approachable, believe it or not. So just shoot me a note, tell me what you want to do, and I'll see if I can hook you up. Eric Hester gave a Kiwanis lecture about Lemons. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's super cool. Pictures tell the story, so the Lars Anderson thing I do should be very image heavy, because explaining this thing without pictures it just kind of makes people very confused. So visual aids totally matter here. So
yeah, that's a pull up at some point is just bring an extra car and form a team completely out of the OK Stupid free agents.
Yeah.
Like, just grab 4 or 5 people. Here you go, guys. Here's your car. Go to town and just see what happens. Like, this is science that needs to be done.
Yeah, that's like always. There's kind of a crapshoot with matching team captains and cars or drivers. It always is kind of that way, but there's a certain level of thing I don't even know how you describe it. Ownership, I guess, where it would be like, yeah, I've got this 96 Saturn SC. I will put the first 4 people who pay me to drive it into it, and we'll see what happens. Like that kind of chaos is about perfect for Lemons. About 12 minutes left in the evening.
I
next
keep it
next
nice.
Sheets update. I'm still going through my box of fried goodness here, and the chicken bites are a little overdone, which is especially weird because halfway through one, I'm realizing I didn't order chicken.
You didn't order chicken? Is that what you said?
I did not order chicken. I ordered 0 chicken, and yet I am currently eating overdone chicken bites.
You got more than none chicken, so I mean,
chicken.
I think you're winning it Saturday. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if my mac and cheese bites made it, so this is really a high stakes.
There, yes, that's true. You got your chicken and mac and cheese bites recycled in the pot.
Okay, so surprise chicken, a little overdone, still juicy inside. We'll give it a 6 to 10.
All right.
Surprise chicken.
Oh, wait. I feel mac and cheese bite. We've done it. We have won the lottery, ladies and gentlemen.
I was gonna say for a Saturday night ordering drive-through from Sheets, 6 out of 10 at 11 p.m. That's a pretty solid mark right there.
Oh yeah.
See, this is my stance in the Sheets versus Wawa debate. I will be the first to admit that Sheets is not, great, but it is consistent. No matter the time, it is always 6 out of 10. Wawa will do 10 out of 10 in prime time. But if you go at like 2 in the morning, all you're getting is syphilis and sadness.
Syphilis and sadness. Only
Also called Denny's, I believe.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Oh man, fry in the onion rings. Brian Davidson. I mean, that is fry in the onion rings is, or vice versa, even. I think actually vice versa is better. But that is that's like winning the lottery.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, fried onion rings.
Yeah.
I love Burger King onion rings, and Dairy Queen's pretty close too.
Dairy Queen, yeah, I mean, Dairy Queen's not ice cream food, is one of those things that you're completely ashamed to admit that you've eaten and that you like, because it's awful. It's straight up, you're eating it and you're like, this is halfway to diabetes after one meal.
Yeah.
But then you're also
Pretty
like,
heavy.
well, fuck, this is delicious, so.
It is, yeah. My mom worked at Dairy Queen when I was a kid, so. Yeah. Clear on the left. Yeah, if they're on the other side of the pit wall, of course they're clear on the left.
Any more
Dairy
CB
Queen.
questions?
Oh yeah, CB, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We gotta have structure, damn.
Yeah,
Structure.
I mean, what are we without structure?
I know.
We are anarchy.
Anarchy, anarchy.
Let's see. Those are crap. Let's look at the next one. Nope, that's crap. That's crap. Oh, yeah. This should be an easy one, but what type of car did Starsky and Hutch use on their TV show?
Ford Torino.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah, like I knew, but I figured it was a Torino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a Torino Sport, technically, but
Oh,
whatever.
Torino Sport.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say Gran Torino after I thought about it. I was like, yeah, okay. I know this is a red 2-door Torino with a white stripe.
Yeah. What year was child restraints mandatory in Ontario? That's a horrible grammatical construction, by the way.
Hi, Derek. Why is your car still parked there? Let's see. I'm gonna say. God, I remember seeing this on my Twitter timeline. People put them out. I'm gonna say 1985.
I'm gonna go 88.
Man, Cameron, that was an awesome guess, by the way. 83 was the year. Yeah.
83. Yeah. Woo.
I'm amazed that you were even that close to it, because that's super obscure.
Yeah, that, like I said, I don't know, there's some other, it's vaccines, right? Vaccine topic on my Twitter timeline, and somehow seatbelts in Toronto got thrown in the
Oh, yeah.
there, so, yeah.
That's bizarre.
but very handy in this case.
But
Thank you,
very
Twitter.
handy. That's right. Yeah.
Thank you, terminally online people. Yeah.
Okay, some of these chicken bits are real hard, but I gotta say, it took forever to get me back to these fights. Hangers flat.
Speaking of Twitter, here's some chicken bits.
That's amazing. That's
Transition,
super
man.
amazing. Another TV car question. What was McCormick's car named in the TV series Hardcastle and McCormick?
Oh, named. It had actually a nickname. Okay. I don't know. I just know it was a coyote something. It's like
I
one
don't
of
know
those.
what
answer.
any of these words are.
Yeah, no, the answer is Coyote. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was a
yeah.
kit car.
Yeah, there was a team who built a Miata into one for Lemons, and I need to find a picture of it because it is one of the most ridiculous looking things that's ever happened in Lemons. And that's saying something.
That is high bar.
Yeah. If I can find a picture of it.
I know the Hardcastle and McCormick theme song was pretty banging too.
I got one.
Okay.
The British
Go on.
manufacturer MG. What sport? They make little sports cars. What does MG stand for?
Oh, ooh.
Mooshlan Grafton.
That's as good a guess as I'm going to come up with.
Yeah, me too.
See
Do
if anybody
tell.
in chat knows. Give it a second. There it goes. Brian's got it.
Oh, what do you
Morris
say?
Garage.
Morris Garage. All right.
Morris Garage, okay.
I should have figured that Morris was part of
Yeah,
that.
I knew Morris was part of it, but I did not know what G was, so I went with Mooshlan Grafton, which should be Stunt Granny's new name.
On a
Mooshlan Grafton.
1971 Volkswagen Beetle, where's the water pump located?
That's a good one.
water pump.
That's a really good one.
Pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
a trick question.
Up your ass. Is the answer.
Hey,
I didn't write this question.
I'll show you. Yeah, I know. That's the blinker fluid.
The blinker fluid.
yeah. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
Derek,
Oh, there
you're
it
like
is.
funny
I found the coyote. All right. So that'll go in the chat. I can pick that up.
David
I
Bryan.
feel like we've had this car on the broadcast several times, but it never. It's always worth looking
That's
at
epic.
because it's just the dumbest looking thing.
Great. Oh,
Yeah.
Stunt Granny.
And it was made in the dude's garage, like with homemade fiberglass, which means that he was mostly just like huffing fiberglass the entire time. Oh. There you go. There's the Hardcastle and McCormick Lemons car. It's a Miata with a Honda J35 in it. So it scooted, but it always broke. So.
Ooh, less than 10 away from another DQ, and how many minutes have we got left?
3 minutes left. and
Okay, okay,
change.
yeah.
Yeah, there's in profile. So you can see how ridiculous the front fenders are.
As long as I don't get game banged by bots, I should be fine.
Always a potential thing that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know how to quit ever.
There we go. So, to our viewers, thank you for sticking with us. It's been a
Yes,
pretty
thank
wild,
you.
wild Saturday night, and we changed the schedule and everything. So,
Yeah.
much appreciated that you're enjoying this with us. Johnny Five, pretty aggro there, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, he got the aggro chip from his original builder, so.
Yeah, the bots apparently are a little on the aggressive side.
Yes.
So,
Lemons Net taught them well.
I think we might have to make some changes to that if we can. But.
Yes, definitely. Gotta remove that chip.
What year were Toyotas first sold in the U.S.?
1966.
I was gonna say 1953.
No, it was before that. 59. They were Toyo Pets.
Toyota. Toyota.
Am I in the ballpark?
Yeah, 1957.
Yeah.
All right.
They were Toyo Pet was the name of the brand for the first most of a decade. They sold in very small volumes. They made cars and trucks on the same chassis. So there you go. But the Toyota Corona, at least, was the late 60s.
Yeah.
And that was
2000 GT as well. That was late 60s.
Yeah. So interesting thing related to that. A couple things. First, Judge Phil's first car was a 68 Corona. And at the same race with the Hardcastle and McCormick Coyote, somebody brought a bone stock Toyota Corona. It was actually John Ficarra in his episode of VinWiki. He talks about that car. Yeah, 68 Corona. And then the other cool part of that is that Jay and Nick from 24 Hours of Lemons ran a publishing company for many years before 24 Hours of Lemons really took off. And one of the last big projects they did was a really cool, comprehensive book about the 2000 GT. So there's a really awesome Toyota 2000 GT book, like a nice, like very expensive, extremely well assembled, like coffee table book about the 2000 GT that Jay and Nick wrote, basically, which is super cool. So there's the Corona right there.
Yay. Did they publish Corvette magazine?
They did publish Corvette magazine. This was at the same time that they were running that. Yeah. So they did some books. Jay wrote a book about Miatas. He's written books about restoring MGs and other British cars. So yeah, they have real cred as a publishing company before Lemons started.
I do have a fun John Ficarra story.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I had a job I had a few years back, and the auto parts related. I get a call, some California number. I'm, talking to this guy, and they're talking more and more, and he's looking for some really specific things, and the voices sound real familiar, and we get into lemons, and wait a second, are you John Ficarra, like that John Ficarra? It's like, yeah, I am. And we start talking about lemons, so obviously this was right after Only Lambs hit. So it's like, oh, you're John Ficarra, like, oh, you're Only Lambs guy, and we just had that kind of mutual moment of I know you, and it was heartwarming and wonderful.
Aww.
Small world stuff.
Oh, world after all, like Disney World.
Yep.
Not enough foreign business altogether.
James Logston, by the way, beats the robots. So
Yay!
humanity is redeemed for at least another
redeemed.
4 or 5 hours, probably.
That's right. Hey, who came in ninth?
Ninth place. Good question. Max Lupfer currently in ninth. He's got to get across the start-finish line.
Hold on, Dur. Keep it for the humans, babe. All right. Now we go up the hill.
Into the last section of the track here, it looks like.
Yeah. All right, time to yeet.
I say that like I know COTA.
Fun fact for all of you that go to pit race, they have installed speed cameras on the turnpike by Cranberry. Just keep that in mind for April or so.
Yeah, good to know. Don't want to get a yawn traffic ticket on the way to a Lemons race.
All right, I'm on my lid, so I'm gonna just chill and see. Can I look? Well, I'm on my lid, so ready to be Sandals Birmingham into oblivion. And I finished 48th.
You're upside down in your straps. That's how you know you did it properly.
That's right. Yeah. Finished 48th overall.
Alright, so the sheet's fried food. The mac and cheese bites brought about a 7 out of 10. It's pretty okay.
Yeah.
The milkshake tastes pretty good, but there's the logistics issues of there's all these chunks of something in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's undrinkable with a straw. So now I'm just gonna have a glass of milk and a bunch of any fragments at the bottom?
Yeah. Yes, that sounds like Sheets at 11:30 ordering a milkshake, so.
Okay, Siri, how do I give a milkshake a Doug score?
I am glad that my phone is being used as VTuber stuff right now, because if it heard you, I'm sure it would have said something. Oh, it got yeeted. Okay. Let me see how I got yeeted.
Straight up yeeted. And there's Max Lupfer finishing 9th and heading into the Crash Fest as somebody drives directly at him backwards down the front straight, as it should be. And he yeets one of the Hessers into the stratosphere.
Ah! It was
man.
Fort Burger Faith. Fort Burger Faith Aaron yeeted me into oblivion. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna say
Somebody
that.
was the Jetta in front of Max Lupfer also got yeeted into oblivion by Nate. There you go.
There you go.
And then
Oh, it's not much, but it's honest work.
yeah, you get that on bigger jobs like this.
Let's see. Focus
Quality
on crash
yeetage.
days.
I love that everybody's parked at the top of the hill, just lined up. That's perfect. Then cannonballing down the hill.
Whee!
Oh, man.
Look at that beautiful Soren.
Yeah, Eric Hesser's car looks like it's already been through the crusher, so that's
Yeah,
pretty
you know,
great.
circle of life with that Camaro.
That's right. It's the circle of life.
The circle. And speaking of circling, look at that. Boing.
Yeah,
boing.
never lift in the Jetta.
Never lifts.
That's some quality height. Good lord. You
Let's
got
see
pancaked
it.
by the Camaro.
Sure,
Yeah.
robot
Oh.
Marrow, baby. Yeah, wow, 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 wow.
That's a beautiful thing. That's Frederick Toto, I believe,
And he
Never
seems to
lifting.
stick it.
in the classic French fashion.
And he is on. Oh wait, nope, maybe.
Yep. You got the breakdance move in there
We
too.
got the breakdance in there, yeah.
Yeah, that was excellent. That was one of the better Jetta moments there that I've seen. This is like a half pipe where they drop in basically from the top of the hill. That's pretty butt excellent. Well, I think, given that we've exhausted all of our CB questions, Randy has given us a proper Sheets review from 11 p.m. in Etna, Pennsylvania, that we should probably call it an evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, we're back in just 3 weeks with our next event at New Hampshire, mostly. Meat Space races coming up everywhere in the next month and a bit, and Lemons Rally also in the next month and a bit. Come out and see us. Come out and talk to us. We love seeing people from the virtual Lemons into Meat Space, so come talk to us. Have yourselves an excellent evening. Cameron, you got anything you want to plug?
Just, go read me on eBay Motors blog, and next week I should have something about LS Fest, and follow me on /care because I'll have stuff about. I already have stuff about the EQS SUV. I'm gonna have stuff about the Honda CRV hybrid, probably by the 15th, 16th, and something special on the 16th. And yeah, and always come to my streams, twitch.tv/LadyJ, that's JAYE, Auburnon. I'll be doing some trucking tomorrow night. Yeah. And then obviously, I do the social medias for Podium Esports, so there's gonna be plenty of Podium stuff. We got the PCA Sim Racing Series 9 starting up in the next few days, so party time. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, Cameron. Randy, you got anything you want to plug?
So the Sheets milkshake started strong, but the overindulgence of peanut butter is going to make my foot fall off. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a Doug score of 2 out of 10.
There you go. All right. I think that, everybody look for Randy's diabetes Kickstarter in the next few days. Thank you so much. Everything looked amazing from the Google Foo expert, Ryan Bauer. We can't thank you enough. Ryan, we know it's been a tough week with the hurricane around there. So that we could have this at all, amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Thank you, Ryan.
My pleasure. Appreciate everybody for watching tonight, everybody that's joined us and hung out, and we'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody. I'm Eric Rude. I'll see you guys down the road.